All right, what is up, everybody? HisRoyalFatness here. Welcome back to the channel and to today's live stream, which will be covering the AMX 50B, which was obviously just recently changed in update 9.1. Now, yesterday I went through and did my first impressions live stream on all of the tanks that were adjusted, and those are just like one or two games in each, just to get a feel. Today is where we start jumping into more depth on the vehicles and really breaking down how they play and how they perform. We'll have individual streams for significant tanks, 4005, AMX 50B, TVP, maybe Object 140, a few others. Some of the tanks that receive smaller changes, but I still want to revisit, like the 57 and the Yo, I will do together. And that's kind of how I plan on forming these streams. We'll do another one tomorrow, probably. As you can see, there is a poll in the chat, so do vote on which tanks you want me to try and cover tomorrow. I might do 2 streams. We will see. I'm going to be busy. I don't usually spam this many streams just for the sake of my voice. So for that reason, probably only streaming for about 2 hours today. I have to make sure let my voice recover before tomorrow's streams and stuff like that. But 2 hours of solid AMX 50B gameplay should give us a really good feel for the tank and my opinion on just how this vehicle is. Please remember to smash that like button. It is always appreciated. And hello to everybody in the chat. We have Mike, not gonna read your full name, Necromancer, Tennessee, Dwarf, Dez, I'm just gonna call you Dez, Ominous, Felk City, good to see you as well, saw you yesterday, Christopher, Mala, what's up guys? Welcome to today's stream. Hope you guys are doing well, or gals, or whatever. And yeah, all right, AMX 50B. Let's talk about this. So, I gave my first impressions yesterday. Now, as many of you know, AMX 50B now has 4 shells. The alpha damage dropped to 380, the reload time increased to like 25 seconds or so, and the accuracy slightly worsened. So, is it good or is it bad? That is what a lot of us want to know right now. And I think a lot of players are disappointed because the AMX 50B was already one of the best tanks we had, right? So, like, damage farming, AMX 50B was S tier. Really was. Now it is a little bit different. So, back in the day, the 50B could be a lot more aggressive. You had DPM, you could just bomb, 3 shells, you pull back into cover, you reload for like 18 seconds, and you repeat. And it was just so effective that way with that mobility and stuff like that. However, now you have, well, what is my reload? I'm running calibrated. My reload is 24 seconds, right? 24 seconds, and now it takes you 9 seconds to deal every single shot. All 4 shells in the magazine, which is 1,500 magazine damage. That is a lot. 1,520, I believe. Which is a lot of damage if you manage to pen all 4 shots. But what I've noticed quite often in this tank is there are very few situations where you can pen all 4 shells in a row because you're sitting there for almost 10 seconds dealing that damage. So it takes longer to deal the damage. Your DPM, I believe, is a little worse than it used to be. Accuracy is a little down, but you do gain a much more potent 1 magazine damage output. So it's situational. It depends. If you're hitting all 4 shells every single time you are playing with this vehicle, then probably the benefits to you are mostly good. If you are, for instance, what I've experienced quite often in this tank, and let's just jump into the queue so I don't hold you guys back for too long. If you are only penning 2 or 3 shots in that magazine, you are just playing a worse AMX 50B with worse DPM and less alpha damage and less accuracy. So it really is situational. Does it feel better or not? Depends on how effective you are positioning it. And that's one thing I've kind of figured out with AMX 50B right now. You really need to put yourself into a position where you can get all 4 shells out, hopefully. Because if you do not get all 4 of those shells out, you are essentially just playing a nerfed AMX 50B. So let's jump into a game. We are on Dead Rail. This isn't such a bad map, but in terms of AMX 50B gameplay, I really like to take it to places where you can just pull out and just dunk someone for 4 shots. I mean, if you can do that, you're going to have a good time, but this is a little bit more of a kind of sit back and snipe map. We are going to start this game off just by pre-aiming this corner. I'm not sure where the enemy team are. They do have a lot of heavies and stuff like that. And you can see, like, when fully aimed in, the accuracy actually isn't too shabby. So the accuracy nerf is one of the lesser things that I've noticed about the AMX 50B right now. Probably the alpha damage nerf being a little bit bigger, and simply the fact that it takes so long to be effective with this type of 3-second interclip reload. Now, we do see there was a conf panzer, something in the mid. I believe there was a heavy in the mid, but the whole enemy team looks like they have gone down low. I'm going to be pretty aggressive here. Maybe we can catch a tank off guard and dump just a full magazine into him. We find a wild 60 TP in the enemy spawn. I don't believe he is AFK. He's probably just sniping in the back here. Let's put one quick shell into him, 380. He looks like he is maybe not the brightest player. Let's angle up to him here, hopefully getting the ricochet. Boom, another shell, 443. And the 60 TP giving us a full magazine for 1,590. In that situation, full magazine into, let's be honest, the not so brightest of T60 TP players, it feels great. You're like, yes, I just did like 1,600 damage to this fool. Let's go. But then you're sitting there reloading for 24 seconds and you're like, I could, if I was in the other 50B, I'd already be doing, you know, about 2,400 damage to this dude. Let's just YOLO in. I'll believe him for the 200 LT. I'm going to save some shots here for probably the crossfire on the mid, because it looks like my allies are getting absolutely bobbed right now. Let's aim in maybe for this Leopard 1. Leopard 1 seems to be hiding quite well. There's also a T-22. One quick shell into the T-22 here. Very nice. We also have the T-125, but my goodness, my team is all dead. So in the time it took me to get like one magazine off here, my allies were already essentially toast. So let's just get ready to put some maybe HE into this T-92. 500 damage there. Very good stuff indeed. Looks like they are going for our 200 LT. Let's put 625 HE max roll into this dude. At this point in time, though, my game is long done. We're probably just going to get HE'd by this T-92 here. Not much I can do about it. We do manage to maybe ricochet a shot here. Come on. Not much. So, Necromancer, good to see you, bud. Thank you so much for the donation. You saw the AMX 50B there. It was okay. If you get the full magazine off, it's okay. We did pull 3,500 damage out. So, considering my team pretty much got really hardcore swept there, not a bad game, but it just feels like in the AMX 50B, you're sitting around for so much longer now and just reloading, which of course you are. You got like plus 5 or 6 seconds onto your reload compared to before, and it takes you an extra 3 seconds to deal the entire magazine. So on top of that, if it includes interclip, it just feels like you're reloading for so much longer to do less damage. Which kind of takes away some of the appeal of the AMX 50B as this kind of, I wouldn't say aggressive heavy tank, but you're always on the move in the old school 50B, right? Before, when you had the 3 shells, you know, like an 18-second magazine reload, you were always just pushing through, dealing that damage, dishing it out, and moving on to your next set of targets. Whereas now, there are longer periods where you're just kind of sitting back and like, yay, I really can't do anything right now. So we're spotting up the mid here. We do find a WZ-111-1 forward. Let's put 1 shell into his tank here. Looks like he might not be very fast on the reaction time. 2 shells into this WZ here. We might get a 3rd shot into this WZ here. And luckily for me, the enemy team is not being very bright. And we get 1,500 damage into this WZ-111-1 So once again, that potent magazine felt pretty good there. You know, doing almost doing halfway to 3,000 damage with a single magazine is pretty spicy. Now, my allies are doing pretty well up top. I believe let's just kill the WZ on B. He's probably by himself. He doesn't seem like the best player, so kind of catching him off guard. We might even be able to get a ricochet off of the turret here. Let's try and... I was going to say let's try and reset the cap, but we shoot clean over his tank. We can still kill him off, though, before it's too late. Okay, I guess having 3 shells is going to be coming handy right here. I mean, 4 shells. So, we managed to pick up a kill with the WZ. A bit sloppy shooting on my part, but at least we managed to finish him off. Do I want to capture B or do I want to push in right away? Now, we can see our 57 is pushing up the mid. So, if the enemy team push back from me, in theory, this 57 will create a great crossfire. So, let's just push all the way up into the enemy spawn. Luckily for me, they're all kind of just stuck in the back here, which means... yay, free shots, hopefully. 1 quick shell into their type. Very nice. We also have the 62A, who's a little overextendo here. Bashation pulling forward. I think I'm going to get ready to start killing this 62A. 1 shell into the 62A here. He probably will go down to the 4005. Another shell into the 62A. And we can even put a 4 shell into the type 68. And so 3,500 damage dealt, but now we are stuck reloading for 24 seconds. So far, I've been pretty effective. I mean, we've had 2 4-shot clips and a couple of, you know, lower damage magazines at the same time. Although this dude is definitely getting bombed by the 4005 and 57. And so goodbye to my farm baby. Oh, he kills the 4005. Being very resourceful here. Let's load some HE up for this dude. 490. Very nice. Let's load another HE into this dude. 400. And 4.5k damage dealt. Thank you very much, Straight Rippin'. So, luckily, so far, enemy teams have not been super good, which means, yay, I get to farm. Or, I guess my team wasn't so good the first game, but we got 4.6k damage out very easily there. Once again, the 50B does perform. And so, put it in the right situation where you have tanks like that WZ, you have a completely open flank like the latter half of that game, and those 4 shells are going to be great, right? You're getting that 1500 damage out in 10 seconds. It feels good. But if you get stuck in a kind of situation where it's peekaboom gameplay versus a bunch of haul down tanks, and you aren't able to push and pressure that flank and get all 4 shells out, then that's when the 50B can actually become quite painful, especially in its current form. But so far the games haven't really provided that type of situation, which I am happy about. And I think what we're gonna do here, so I don't necessarily want to push into encounter cap on this spawn. It's a haul down engagement. They also have an E3, a bunch of very kind of annoying tanks here, and we have absolutely no, I don't know how I feel about this. We have no meds or lights going to the flank here, so enemy team could very easily just pull out and say, hello, let me bop you, which honestly would not feel great. I think what I'm going to do for now, enemy 50B and 2 and 5B both being rather aggressive here. These dudes will be able to spot up the flank for me. They're all just sitting in the open anyway, so that's kind of cool. 2 and 5B is kind of just chilling here. We do have this WZ here. Let's put one quick shot into the WZ. Good stuff. Looks like he's going to maybe pull forward, give me a second shot. I believe this is the same WZ from last game. AMX 50B. Let's aim for the front of his turret. 330 there. Very nice. We also have this 2 and 5B thinking about pushing forward here, but I don't think he's going to quite do it. And, in the end, I mean, I guess we might get a 4th shot out. There we go. But we still only did about 1300 damage there, unfortunately. Wasn't any kind of epic, you know, all 4 shells out instantly, getting full pens. I had to load the APCR up there. I think I would have been just fine in the older 50B. Now, we do have a wild Bashation pushing this flank. Our Waffenträger, I assume, is going to be pretty toasty and warm here very soon. What I'm going to do is we're just going to try and pull the big old debate here. Unfortunately, we do take a shot. But oh my gosh, what happened to the bat shot? The bat shot got heshed by 183. All right, well, if that's the case, we'll just kill this dude with a quick ram, reload the magazine because I'd rather have all 4 shells. And unfortunately, we lost a lot of hit points there, but we do have flank control, so that's good. 50B still has great mobility. That aspect of this tank certainly is not changing. You're still going to be accelerating very quickly to hopefully catch tanks like that poor Bashation off guard. Good job to the 183 there for blind fire nuking the bat shot, managing to keep our flank nice and secure there. We do have a wild 268 who I believe is pulling forward right about now. Let's put one quick shell into his drive wheel. Hopefully he doesn't have a repair kit. A second shell into his drive wheel. Hopefully he doesn't have a second repair kit. He does. Put another shell into him. Let's pull back into safety here. I also have a wild 2 and 5B pushing forward. We'll track him as well. And I still have a 183 with me, so I'm just going to back into the open here. And the 183 can just greet this dude with nice 700 through the front. Good job, 183. I'm giving this dude a fist bump. He played a really good game here. And at this point, the match is pretty much over, I would say. I mean, there's still the 268 somewhere hiding. I want to farm this ST1 if at all possible. So let's just YOLO for Mr. ST1 before it's hopefully too late. Let's get one shell into this ST1 here. Boom, 400 into him. And it's already game over. 3,800 damage, I suppose, not too shabby. With 3,900 with the ram there, 50B did its job. 4 shells kind of came in handy because I was able to double track the 268, put a 3rd shell into him, and then track the FE2 and 5B before he could YOLO me there, and just under 4,000 damage. So, once again, it's working. Would the old 50B be better there, maybe in terms of raw DPM? Just a bit. I'm going to give this 183 a fist bump. He was good support there, even though he sat all game and spawn, but he did a good job sitting good spawn. But, yeah, so far, let's see. 8 games, well, not all live streamed, but 8 games sitting in 50B, 4,300 or so average. So I am still definitely getting a lot of damage in this tank. Minus the mobility, is there any reason to run this over 3-shot Yo with its intra clip? Yeah, just a different experience. I mean, the Yo is more about its kind of armor, versatility, DPM, where it's not really the most punchy tank. This tank is a lot more punchy. Almost 100 likes, by the way, guys. Thank you very much. Alrighty. How old are you guys? There's no need to go into age in chats. We keep that anonymous. I am 150 years old, by the way, if you did not know. There you go. All right. So, 57, 62B, E100. Enemy team have some pretty decent tanks. They also have a Vickers Light. I have a TI2 over here. I think I'm going to push up top, but in retrospect, I would probably be much better off going somewhere in town where I can just pull around a corner, catch someone off guard, and dump a full magazine into them. Obviously, I haven't quite done that yet. They have tanks in the back because I heard someone take blind shots, I believe it or yo. So I'm sure the Vickers Light has maybe 1 or 2 TDs covering him. I'm going to stay in cover for the time being. We can see a wild Conway spotted, I believe, in the open here. Conway is unfortunately just managing to pull into cover there, so we won't quite be able to nuke him just yet. But, oh, 1 shell into Mr. Conway. Very nice. Let's get a 2nd shell. Oh, tracking him in place, but not penning. But you know what? Track shot's good. 2nd shot to Mr. Conway. His royal skinniness gets bopped there. We even get a shell into the 4005. But unfortunately, because that 1 shot on the Conway didn't pen, we only ended up doing 1100 magazine damage with that single magazine there, which obviously isn't. Oh, or yeah, just maxed out that 60 TP. You know he's mad. So obviously not the most ideal situation, but we did get some damage. The Vickers Light has also spotted me up crossing here. I wanted to see if I could cut off the 60 TP. He's going to shoot, I'm sure, very soon, and maybe we can get a full magazine. We should have plenty of time, at least 10 seconds. Yay! Okay, you know what? We're going to pretend you don't exist temporarily. 1 shell to this dude. Let's aim a 2nd shell into this dude. Very nice. Let's aim a 3rd shot into this dude, and let's just get ready to run away. I was going to stay and put a 4th shell in, but looking at this, what's going to happen here, they have Vickers, they have E100, they have another tank with those dudes. I am straight up probably going to get YOLO'd here. So let's pull back just a little. I don't want the 4005 pulling through and be like, oh, an AMX 50B, let's bop it, and just destroy my hopes and dreams. So, pulling back just a little bit. We still have the Wild Vickers Light here, who is, well, dying. Essentially. Do I have to waste a shot on this dude? I would really rather not, because there's a wild E100 I want to shoot. We're up 3-0. I think I'm going to go for the damage here. Well, let's get ready to put a full magazine of damage into Mr. E100, putting 1 shell into him. He does unfortunately pen me there. 2 shots into Mr. E100 here. We can start flanking Mr. E100, put a 3rd shot and a fire, maybe a 4th shot into the drive wheel. Boom, pulling around the corner, getting safe from Mr. E100. Oh my goodness, he disappears. I mean, I guess it worked okay. I wasn't really able to farm a whole lot, but we did get, I don't know how much damage he did to that A100. It was a lot. It was 4K. I feel like you can low-key kind of farm up 4Ks when you don't expect it. We did 1773 damage to the A100 because we got a fire and a max roll. So, yeah, that's where we got all of our farm on the enemy team that game. Not bad. Just pulling out the 4K. That is probably so confused. Huh? Gotta go for now. Back in like an hour. Don't wander into Narnia's HisRoyalFatness. Yes, sir. Oh man, 150 years. I still saw it so short. Fatness, you tried to LT9 5v2. It's medium tank destroyer. I have not, but I know the E6 is pretty poggers right now. Enemy lineup: AMX 50B, E75, a bunch of tank destroyers, bad shot, TVP. We should be good to fight them on the heavy tank side. So we're gonna push right on through. Let's go. Just kind of chilling. Hopefully we don't get botched by the Bashation, although he did spot me up there, unfortunately. We should get here right about the same time as maybe their 50B or their 4005. 4005 has been spooted up. Good to know. And, welcome to the nuke meta. 4005 no longer exists, essentially. All right, E75 about to pull forward. Come on, buddy. Do it. Do it. Pull forward. Pull forward and die. Okay, well, E75 got cold feet. How uncool. I thought he was big brain. I was going to YOLO, but he got scared. So, not getting any initial farm off here, but I don't want to put myself into a position where I'm just going to get yeeted by their tank destroyers. We know where the Bashation is. We still don't know where the Waffenträger and the 183 are. I don't want to get spotted up just yet, but let's see if maybe we can do a little bit of a spooting run here on these dudes. So, how am I supposed to farm? The 50B literally just sat there and killed himself. Very nice. So 50B is already out of the running for this game. I think we'll just put a magazine into the C75. We might take one in return here, but if we can get a full clip into him, it'll be fully worth here. Only able to get 3 shots out though, because yeah, he's already dead. And this game is definitely not going to be a farm match for me. I'm reloading for 20 seconds. The 4005 is practically dead. The Bashation is practically dead. Luckily, the 113 is taking all these shots here for me, so I'm just going to casually let this dude do all of the... Mr. Rip Bobbit, hey, what's up, Straight Rippin'? Thanks for the donation. All right, Bashation puts a shell into me there. Puts 2 shells into me there. I don't think he has a full magazine. I feel like I would have noticed. Oh, no. Don't HE me, buddy. Their whole team's dead. It's already game over, so yay. This 113 got the farm so much. Oh my gosh, man. I should have just saved my magazine for the 183. Why was I going for the waffle there? Goodness. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Because Mr. Bashation wants to die of ram damage. But quick shell into this dude. I'm probably going to go down here. I think the 183. No damage. 7-0 sweep, 2 minutes and like 15 seconds. What a close game. If their team wasn't so bad, I know we're 113 mega farmed because he has consistent DPM there. The gun kind of trolled me on the waffle. I should have had at least 2 shots on him there. So we only ended up doing 1800. That's where this 50B feels like garbage. Sweep games where you really miss that DPM and being able to reload your next magazine in like less than 20 seconds. So yeah, very sad. Didn't get any farm there. But that was a very fast game too. Gotham, hey, what's up, Batman? Good to see you. All right, you know what we might do this matchup? I don't usually like going into town, but once again, like I said, you might have to make some slight adjustments to your AMX 50B's playstyle considering its current characteristics because you really just have to be in a position to pump out all of that damage. You have to find those corners where you can catch tanks off guard because if you don't, you ain't getting that damage. So I'm going to pull pretty aggressively towards the mid B cap area just to see if I can spot up any other TDs. There's a wild AMX 50B. Let's see if he dares to pull into me again. I'm going to act like I'm pulling back just a little bit here. And apparently he doesn't want to trade more shots. I don't know why. I guess he figures doing a 1-to-1 trade with another 50B. Probably a bad idea. There is the Progetto, however. The Progetto, and maybe the I7 might give me some shots here. The I7 just shoots there. We might be able to get some shots into the Progetto as well. Boom. And we might be able to get a second shell into Mr. Progetto here. So we get a full magazine off for about 1400 damage, but you saw, like, I just had to sit out there for so long to get those shots off. And, oh no, don't do it, TI2. And I ended up losing, like, half of my hit points to, what, 3 shots there from the enemy tank. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It felt like I was really exposed a lot there to get those 4 shots off. Now, we do know there's a TI2 somewhere around here, right? I guess he pulled out. I was going to see if I can nuke him, but maybe not quite. All right, there's the TI2. He's currently in cover. Looks like the I7 is done getting himself nuked, although I am currently spotted by the TI2, so I got to be careful not to overextend here. TI2 looks like he's just pulling through. Okay, okay. I7 still pre-aiming. Progetto still pre-aiming. Like, my team should be fine. There just isn't a whole lot of opportunity for me right now. Maybe TI2 here. All right, 1 shell to the TI2. We might be able to kill him off in just a second here. At least we killed the TI2. We might be able to get some shots into the enemy's AMX 50B while we're at it. So 1 quick shell to this dude. He bounces a shot on me. And looks like the I7 maybe, just maybe, will give me a lower plate shot here. There we go. Hitting a full clip. We've done about 3,000 damage so far. So overall, pretty effective use of our magazine. But the gameplay just feels very kind of slow. And a little bit boring, to be honest. So let's see. The AMX 50B on the enemy teams look a little low on hit points here. The enemy's E3 is also not in this fight anymore. So let's just full send it on their 50B, as I believe that's essentially their whole team. The only tank unspotted right now is the 102. He's probably just chilling in spawn. 1 shell to their AMX 50B here. If he wants to keep pulling forward, we'll put another track shell into him, just to keep him kind of in place here. Well, let's put another quick track shot into him. I don't want to take another shell from this dude, so let's just let the E100 kill him if he wants to. Boom. We reload our next magazine. E100 looks like he might be spoon sniping, which it is to be expected of most E100 players nowadays, or he's AFK. One of the two. E100 doing E100 things, which is usually not very productive for the team. So let's make sure, just in case Mr. E100 wakes up if someone shoots at him, he can't quite nuke me, because I would be very mad if that happened. But I would like to get a little bit of damage onto this Emil too, hopefully before he gets absolutely bopped here. So let's put 1 quick shell into this Emil here. He's about to go down, and that just leaves Sir E100. Let's aim in 1 shell into that lower plate. Boom, 374. Aim in a second shot, 329. And let's aim in a 4th shot. No! Last one missing. Still, 5,000 damage dealt. Not too bad, just casually farming. And I guess the 4th shell was useful a couple of times, but for the most part, I don't know. We were splitting up our magazine so much, it kind of depends. I felt like I took way too much damage off the start of that game, to be fair though. I was low-key just kind of sitting in the mid and accepting my fate. So 5,200 damage dealt. Not too bad. 50B's kind of holding its own. Luckily, there hasn't been too many sweep games, except for that one on Naval Frontier, which is like 2 minutes flat and over. But yeah. Yeah. how most people will play AMX 50B? Wow, 4-shot TD for spawn snipe camping. Essentially, probably. I've seen a lot more players, though, that think the 50B is like, oh, wow, I have 4 shots of the magazine. I'm a giant TVP. Let's just YOLO into someone and clip them. Oh, no, it's taking me like 10 seconds to deal the I'm dead. That's quite literally their thought process. What's up, Potato? I feel this is autoloader meta 100%. definitely getting into that autoloader meta. So I have a Type 71 with me, a couple other dudes. I think I might be a little bit cautious here on fully committing to this flank. We don't really know what the enemy team is doing, and as of right now, no one's spotted on the med side. They could be sending their whole team through town for all I am aware. I'm going to cover our Type 71 for now, but I also want to be very prepared to just absolutely dip from here if the enemy team will pop up around that corner. I'm sure they're going to pop up here sooner or later, so let's play the slightly patient game, holding back ever so slightly. There's the Type 71, there's the 60 TP, as expected. One shell to the 60 TP here. We might be able to hit a second shell into him. Unfortunately, that shell goes to Narnia. He is getting blocked up a little bit here. One shell into him as well. Very nice. And I believe there's also a Type there. So 183 getting a little aggro. I think I'll save my last shot for whoever's going to pull forward, maybe. Could be the 183, could be the 57. I'm just going to try and support our poor Type a little bit longer. But as expected, Type gets nuked. And yeah, that's why I didn't want to commit to the flank. I told our Type to hold position. I was hoping he'd pull back a little more passively there. He did okay spotting, but in the grand scheme of things, man's got yeeted on. So we can see a wild Gorilla 15 is definitely crawling up the flank here, probably with a couple heavies. I'm going to pull a little bit away from here, try and jump into the mid, barely escaping the 60 TP there, which is what I wanted to do, which is escape him, so I will happily take that. Let's push across to a slightly safer position along this side, trying to avoid getting nuked on the crossing, and now I should be hooked up with the rest of my team, and we can go back into the middle here. So yeah, definitely was a good thing I did not overcommit there, because their whole team did send it into town. 704, I'm not trying to block you, but I am trying to pull up here as quickly as possible, so I can start clipping out tanks like Mr. SD1 here. So Mr. SD1 getting a little bit aggro. Let's put one shell into his hatch here. 704 is kind of just blocking me instead of pulling back like he should be there. Let's put another shell to this SD1. Unfortunately, that shell goes to Narnia. Let's put another shell into him. Nice. We might be able to AP pen the side of his turret here. Boom. Let's go. So getting some okay damage there. 704 still bumping into me for some reason, and the SD1 is trying to get cap resets very quickly. My teammates are going to lose the town engagement. This Gorilla and Vickers, they both need to die. If our E5 can help me pressure these dudes, we're good. We're going to lose our spawn engagement probably, with the Yag being able to hold there for just a little bit longer maybe. The Vickers did overextend just a little bit. Let's put one shell into him here, and let's get ready to see if this Grill pulls up behind me in a second. There is the Gorilla 15. One quick shell into Mr. Grill here. Let's get ready to maybe pop some HE into him. He does have a spawn liner, so I may as well just shoot AP. I think at this point with the E5 here, best bet's just to YOLO into the Grill. Let's aim for a track shot and a ram kill here. Grill gets taken down, so we managed to do pretty effective work. 3,700 damage dealt. I will happily take that. We have the 60 TP and the 57 on the enemy spawn here, and it looks like the rest of their Type 71 is just kind of chilling in the mid. Our 704, very, very unfortunately, gets taken down there. So let's pull forward a little bit. 60 TP's pre-aiming, so I'm going to try and cross as quickly as possible, but unfortunately, we do take a shot. However, Mr. 57's giving me a free shell, so let's put a quick shell into him there. Very nice indeed. We also have this Type, not quite looking. Let's put a quick shell towards his turret. Not quite able to hit that. He unfortunately does hit me in return, though. And I can't quite hit a second one. There we go. One more onto the side of his turret there. Let's hit him a third one onto the side of his turret. And let's just pull away from this dude before he kills me, getting safe from him for the time being. Looks like he is just going to send it because, you know, you got to go for them kills, right, boys? Big brain players always go for kills. So with that crazy mobility of the Type, I'm probably dead here. Oh, yes! Yes! We're still alive! He's alive! All right, shoot the Sheridan so I can put one more magazine into you, son. Do it. Don't hold your shot. It's not worth it. The odds of you killing me are so low. Oh my gosh, he still went for me, though. One more shell. 3 more seconds. That's about 5,000 damage dealt, and I will happily take that. Whew, we are alive. 50B giving us another 5K game. I think we've played that pretty well, but definitely a good lesson to be learned on a 50B. Don't overcommit to a flank till you know it's secure, right? Unfortunately for Type 71 here, GT Chair shirt, and I know you're the resident stream sniper, but you did 4K that game. Unfortunately for Type 71, he kind of overcommitted to that flank without really considering where the enemy team was. And the whole time I was paying attention to the minimap, seeing who was getting spotted on the other side of the map. And the moment I realized no one was spotted, I'm like, nah, I'm not pushing in the town. We'll stay at the entrance. We'll run away when we need to. That's how we got that good. That's how we got that good damage there. So Castilla, triple TDs, a couple heavies, four or so heavy tanks. I think what I might try and do here, now going to the generally speaking heavy tank position might not be the smartest idea. If I can get support from these dudes, we're good. Looks like our Sheridan's going to spot the crossing. Now, as far as fast heavies go, I think the Conqueror 50 TP are the only ones that are fast. The 100 M4 should be able to cross way before those dudes get to a position to shoot at me. So let's get ready to start clipping out this crossing. 50 TP is kind of in the open here. We're going to take one shell from him. Our first shot bounces, and our second shot pens, but by now, he is going to get away. He's going to get away, and we traded 1-for-1 there. 50B's accuracy completely letting me down, and unfortunately, that long interclip, meaning I was only able to get one more shell in. Unfortunately, our Sheridan also does commit the stop breathing act and just dies. Our Yo 1-8 threw it down low. Our VK is doing what most German heavy tanks do nowadays, which is to sit and spawn and be useless. So, what can we do now? I'm going to keep trying to spot up this corner. We have a Wild Conqueror here. Now, they still have a lot of unspotted TDs, but we might be able to get some damage in here. There's the Grill of 15. Let's pull back before the Grill can shoot me. We also know where the Yag is now, so good information. Figuring out where a couple of their tanks are, that's always valuable for me. Getting a lot of spotting up as well. We might be able to get a little bit of crossfire here on this Conqueror. So let's put one shell to Mr. Conqueror here. He's still in the open. Let's put a second shell to Mr. Conqueror here. Let's pre-aim for a third shot into the front of his turret. Unfortunately, that one doesn't go in, but the Waffenträger is just going to sit up there and shoot me. Even though he's spotted, is no one going to nuke him? Absolutely no one is going to nuke him. So now I have to watch out for this Waffenträger threat, because he can actually dunk the top of my turret if he overextends. But, you know, for now, I should be safe from him. Let's see if we can pull forward and spot up any fools. So we don't really know where the enemy's E100 is, which is the interesting thing. We know where one of the TDs, both TDs are there. All three TDs, we actually know where they are. E100, I believe, is still unspotted. My teammates are, well, they are still sitting back and doing absolutely nothing. So I guess what I'm going to try and do here, there's the Yag. We'll wait for the Yag to shoot me. Let's load up APCR for when we'll need it. I am still unspotted. I mean, I am spotted, but I'm still safe for the time being. Yag is just going to, I guess, sit there in the open. Getting it for 400 there. Where? How? How does that even happen? Okay, I guess it just goes to show that AMX 50B's giant bonker-sized turret getting super annoying there. Unfortunately, we do take a shot from one of the Conquerors, I believe. I'm not really sure how he hit me at all, but it is what it is. I think if we just pull up slightly to the left here, we can make sure we are safe from the Waffenträger by hugging this left mount. And let's see if we can maybe spot up that Conqueror that was shooting at me. So there's the Grill. One quick shock shot into him. Good stuff. Can't quite shoot at him just yet. And I think the Conqueror must be sniping in the back for him to not be shooting at me just yet. All right. Waffenträger is spooted in the open. I think what I'm going to do here is just wait for him to make a mistake, maybe pull backwards, pull forwards, and give me a shot here. He's pulling forward ever slightly too much. One quick shell into him. I'm sure he might pull forward. Apparently, I can't even spot him up from point blank. Oh my goodness. My allies are finally moving forward. I am just been getting dunked on, essentially, by everyone, which has been a very great gamer experience. I think what I'm going to do here, you gotta stay safe from the Waffle. The Waffle should hopefully get nuked very soon. I need to get farm out, but I need to do it in a way where I'm not overextending like our VK here, because you can see our VK is getting absolutely dunked on. E100, Grill, all these dudes are just waiting for him. I should be, I got perma-spotted by the corner there. The M4 is still up by the church. As long as I play it safe, I'll wait for the 100 to give me a shot. Once the 100 shoots, and I think the 100 has just fired his gun, we'll get ready to start dumping some APCR into his turret. So, one shell to Mr. 100 here. 2 shots into Mr. 100 here. Let's get ready to aim a third shell to Mr. 100 here. Let's pull back. Wait for him to shoot at someone else, then we'll put that 4th shell in. Let's go. You can shoot your 100. I'm waiting. Heck, I'm just going to reload my magazine. May as well. I'm not going to pull out till I see him shoot again, so we'll wait for that to happen. I guess we played okay here. It kind of sucked that we lost so many hit points, and to be fair, I was only getting like 2 or 3 shots out at a time, so yeah, old 50B would have been better with its better alpha damage. I'm gonna wait for this E100 to make a play here. Did that E100 just shoot HE? He must have. The VK's pulling forward, right? He just shot, didn't he? All right, E100 giving APCR shot, 400 max roll on the APCR there. Let's aim another shell in. You can see that's that new armor profile on this dude. He knows how to angle and everything, but he's just gonna sit back and do absolutely nothing, which is kind of cute for E100 players nowadays. Let's pull back before it gets the opportunity to kill me. I can't really push here because I'm on 500 HP, as you know. And the M4 comes all the way back to tunnel me after sitting up top and doing nothing all game. Very nice. Alrighty. Well, my mission for this battle, before it's over, is to get 1 full magazine into the M4 MLE. Now, I'm going to have to take it easy. If I get spotted up by the C100, my plans might be ruined here. But, ooh, we might get some revenge shots on Mr. 100 here. There we go. I didn't realize I had APCR loaded up, so I went to switch the APCR for the kill shot, and I accidentally reloaded my whole magazine because I just double-clicked. Very smart, Fatness. Very smart indeed. You were such a skilled player. So hopefully these dudes will be able to come B-gap and support me just a little bit. I don't think the M4 is going to push down. The Waffle would spot him if he does. And so let's wait for him to maybe overextend here. Okay, he's pulling in just a wee bit. I can pull through here without getting on in counter cap. If I can get a full magazine into this M4, then I actually had a decent game here. But it all depends on whether or not I can get that full mag out or not. Let's pull through here just a little bit. We'll let the Waffenträger do the kind of spotting for me here. Let's not over-aggress just yet. I want to wait to see what this M4 is up to, where he could be. He might have pulled Hall down around that corner, considering he killed, I believe, our 183 here. So let's see. All right, Waffenträger has not yet spotted him. Okay. He might be pushing in on our Yo. It's a very big possibility here. We'll wait to see what our Waffle spots up. Okay. He's probably pushing in for our Yo, in which case, there we go. In which case, I'm going to wait for him to pull forward maybe and shoot the Yo. Oh, is he going to turn back for the... Okay, he is going to turn back for the Waffle, isn't he? Okay. But he's definitely going to turn around for the Yo too. This is going to be a very close situation. Our Waffle is just sending it though. Okay. Well, if that's the case, he's going to have to split up his attention. I'm not going to get any farm on this dude, am I? The Waffle's about to nuke him, isn't he? Dang it. Mistakes. I get no damage on this dude. Why? Why didn't the M4 just push forward and kill the Yo? Why did he have to turn back? Oh my gosh. I get absolutely 0 damage on this M4. No. Unless I could steal it. Our Waffle was way too good. I should have just gone with the Waffle. I Waffle penned every shot against him. So in the end, this game ends up being pretty bad. I mean, it could have been 5K. Very easily. We end up on 3.9. It's not too shabby. GG to our Waffle. Absolutely penning every shot. Not so GG to the M4. Getting penned every shot there. And unfortunately, my damage goes away. But the 50B did its job, I suppose. But where in that entire game was having a 4th shell better? You know? It really wasn't. There really was no situation at all during that game, except for maybe one magazine where I lost a lot of hit points, where I was able to really make that 4th shell relevant on the AMX 50B. And so you're going to find yourself in a lot of those situations. You're still going to perform well because in the end, it still is an AMX 50B. You're still mobile. You still have 10 degrees of gun depression, and you still have a pretty good gun. But the old 50B would probably be a lot more comfortable with its better accuracy, extra 20 alpha damage, and all that type of stuff, you know? But if we can get into a game in a situation where we find someone, catch them off guard, and just dunk all 4 shots in, then we're chilling and having some fun. So I think I'm going to try and support our Sheridan down low here. He is currently by himself. Shu from China, good evening. How's the weather there? Very hot. Indeed. Very, very warm. Good evening, Shu. Thank you so much for the donation. It is appreciated. Wild Sheridan spotted up. 1 quick shell into Mr. Sheridan here. 2 quick shots into Mr. Sheridan here. Mr. Sheridan done messed up big time. 3 shots. Here's where having 4 shells in the magazines is going to be nice. And we do 1,400 damage there. Not too bad. Although, is that 4 shell only really useful when you run into not so intelligent players that sit in front of you and let you shoot all 4 shots in? Like, that's what I'm wondering, you know? I guess it worked out to my advantage there. It did allow me to get that extra damage off, which was pretty spicy. And I wonder, if this girl's not running a spall liner, this might be a juicy opportunity. He is running a spall liner, so let's real quickly pull back, kill the 4005 here. We still have 2 shots for this IS-7, so 1 quick shot to Mr. IS-7 here, and maybe with an APCR shot, we get another one on his turret, and let's just pull back a little bit. So once again, that first shot really didn't exist because we didn't pen it, so it was just 3 shots there. We are on about 2,000 damage so far, though, which isn't too bad. And I believe this I-7's about to get just kind of YOLO'd from the flank. Hopefully, he'll be able to farm these dudes from the inside soon. Now, the Grill is going to make his break for cover here. That is the right play to make just to escape, if at all possible. I think he's going to try and shoot at me first. He does shoot at me there, but wasn't worth it because now you're a one-shot buddy and you have absolutely nothing else to do this game. I'm going to get ready to start cross-firing out 57 and Foch here. I believe the 57's giving me some shots. Let's aim 1 shell into him. Good stuff. Here's where I guess 3 shots is convenient. Let's put a 2nd shell into this dude. And let's aim a 3rd shell into his side. Boom. 400. Very nice indeed. Looks like Mr. I-7's about to go down as well. Mr. Yo. Oh, Mr. Yo might be AFK. I'm going to YOLO Mr. Yo. I want that damage. give me the damage on Mr. Yo. The Fox should have the 57 heavy there. Absolutely no problem with the second shot. Good stuff. Let's get ready to put 3 shots. 3.25 shots or so into this Yo. I'm sure he's going to die before I can get more than that. So let's pull into here. Get 1 shell, 475. Get a second shell into him. Let's put a ram and 4,800 damage. So this game actually worked out pretty well. But once again, we got like, I don't know, 800 damage on the AFK and then 1,400 damage on the Sheridan that didn't know what a rock was because he could have just turned behind the rock. But, you know, 4,800, I will take it. Not too shabby in the damage department. We are still running about 4.3k at 14 games today in the 50B, so not too shabby either. Alrighty, that is his brig rating. I've been playing mostly tier 8 until slows down on the tier 10 teams, I see. And we played the mods lately. I think it's been a lot of fun with Ant's armor. It's definitely a lot better than it used to be. Hey, short sniping session for me, but I don't have so much time today. See it, Potato. Thank you for stream sniping for me as usual. Alrighty, let's consider our options here. They don't have a ton of great heavies. I mean, they have a Kron, which is okay, E75 VKB, which are decent tier 9s, but not necessarily potent. But my allies want to go town. So I don't really want to take my 50B into that side of the map. I personally think that side of the map's pretty tosh. And so I do have a TVP for support. Now, the enemy team are pretty light. There are actually pretty decent odds that their team is not going to commit all their tanks in towards D. I only have a Bash Shot Theon for support, though, so I should be really careful about getting a little over-aggressive here, as I'm being ridiculously aggressive. We find the VKB. We get 1 shell into the Mr. VKB here. Second shot into Mr. VKB here. We do get shot for 200 or so. Third shot into Mr. VKB. Mr. Jaegeru is also pulling forward onto me, so we're going to have to definitely pull away from Mr. Jaegeru here before it's too late. Let's pull back from Mr. Jaegeru, who is probably just going to full send it onto me. And so, yeah, let's try not to get full sent onto by the VKB. We might take a shot from this, the VKB. Sorry, not the Jaegeru. Oh, no, it's a 40-05. He hits 1 track shot onto me. But thankfully, due to his interclip, we are going to be able to escape. So, unfortunately, just as I feared, the enemy team is indeed headed this way. So I had to run away from the town. I lost a lot of hit points there. I was a little over-aggressive. That is completely on me, not the tank's fault that I lost all those hit points. And right now, I'm just going to do my best to find a position where I can maybe safely farm out some damage. The E75 might give me a couple of shots here. So let's put 1 shell into the E75. Very good stuff indeed. Let's put a second shell towards this ammo rack area. Nice. We might even be able to hit a third shot, but he's just going to die. Looks like he is YOLOing. Our poor Batchat gets absolutely bombed as well. We have dealt about, we've hit 2 shots or so, 2 or 3 or 4. So we've dealt maybe like 1,500 damage, which isn't too bad, even though we did lose about half our HP in exchange. At least we got out of there alive. It is really important to just run away when you realize you're outnumbered. And yeah, even then, I played it risky. I took a while to run out of that situation. If the enemy team had been a little more aggro on me, I might have just been absolutely annihilated there. Now, we have a Type 68 still holding our own spawn. They don't really have any fast tanks. I suppose the 4005 is their one fast tank. And, oh, that's a wild Yag. He definitely has spotted me up here. I'm going to use this building as cover for now. And, Yag gets annihilated. He gets absolutely annihilated there. And so I guess we can just get ready to put a magazine into this Yak. So 1 shell into this dude's lower plate. Oh, I didn't realize the Kron was right there. So a second shell into this dude's lower plate. Let's get ready to pick up a quick kill shot on this dude. Very nice. And let's just pull back. Maybe we can get a shell into the 4005 here in just a second. Not quite. This game is pretty much over if I can get 1 shell into this Kron, which I highly doubt because the game is... Oh my gosh, he gets heshed by... Or he just gets like triple tapped or something there. And yeah, my hopes for 3,000 damage look like they are no more. Because this dude's just going to get farmed out before I can farm it. They got him. No! Why is our team so mega? I didn't get any farm. Thank you, AMX 50B, with your ridiculously long magazine reload now. Old 50B would have been so much better here. It would have been so much better. It just took forever to reload my magazine there. My goodness. I guess I could have been more aggressive once we cleared out these 75. I just didn't want to get isolated. I mean, we still did 2.8, which isn't too shabby, I suppose. So, I want to see new comp meta if I can even guess right now. TVPs, maybe Yos and 57s. I don't think the 50B is going to be used. Maybe a little bit of 4005, but I really don't think the 50B is going to be used all that often just because it takes too long to deal the damage. All right, I think the Sherry will take Hookers and 200 for Cobb. Sherry low-key got his slaps now. I have to do an updated stream of the Sherry. Okay, let's think about this. I could go Hill. They have an E6. Yeah, I think I'll go Hill. I was considering a town play here, but I feel like just in this instance, maybe Hill will work out. They don't really have, well, I guess the Pat and the E6 are good mediums, and yes, I'm calling the E6 a med at this point. So I suppose we will have to be careful dealing with those dudes. The Vickers might spot us up here, but my allies have been quite aggressive, and it looks like the enemy team are split just a little bit. So if I can take advantage of that split and just start bombing people, that'd be cool. But once again, unless this E6 overcommits on the Cent, I'm gonna wait to see if anyone wants to overcommit on the Centurion here. If that doesn't happen, we probably should yell to the hill. Whoever was capping B is about to pull through the mid. I want to see if I can take an opportunity to put a quick shell into him. It's a 40-05. We get one quick shell into him. We get two quick shots into him. We might even hit a third shell into this dude. Nice. 3 shells into the 40-05 there. Some nice snapshots to boot, which is good. But enemy team's attention split up. You know, they have double caps. We have nil caps. We have to 150% push this hill here, because we have 7 tanks versus probably about 4 maximum here. So I'm going to get ready to start encouraging my allies to be a little bit more aggressive here. I'm going to... Oh, wait. Never mind. The 60 TP might create some issues. The caps are going to be a problem. The caps are going to be such a big problem. You know what? 60 TP is pulling to the outside. I think I might still commit here. I think I might still commit. Let's see. What are our heavies doing? Here's a 54E1. I need to pull away from the 60 TP before he can HE me here. 60 TP does not shoot me there, which is good. E6 is crazy high DPM. Let's put one shell to the front of his turret here. APCR, we want to guarantee this kill. Very clutch kill indeed. I still have 1 shot left in the magazine, so I'm going to use it on whoever 54's track him in place. We are starting the pressure here, but the cap deficit's definitely going to be a massive issue. Pretty decent use of that magazine there. We managed to hit 3 out of 4 shells, which is, once again, that's the second time we've hit 3 shells in the magazine, which really does make you wonder, is that 4th shell ever going to be relevant in this battle? All right, we're going to stay back for a little bit here. Mr. 4005 clearly has a thing for maybe me and Mr. Mouse here. 4005, I believe, is he going to pull forward again? Maybe. Let's put 1 shell into 4005 here. He's like, more shots, more damage, cool. He's going to go down quickly here. Let's get ready to start dunking on Mr. Patton while we have 3 shots in the magazine. 1 shell to Mr. Patton. Let's get ready to pop that second shell to Mr. Patton. Mr. Patton should die here in just a moment. Very cool. But we are definitely going to have to pick up some kills ASAP. Now, the 4005 should die pretty quickly. We're on 3.5k damage here, and I need to shoot and start killing whoever I can as quickly as I can. So, 4005 is going to be our first victim. We will ignore Mr. 60 TP for the time being. Mr. 60 TP hopefully won't have a shot on me. Let's just bomb the 4005 here with a ram. Very nice indeed. 60 TP is currently stuck in a crossfire. I don't care if the 50 TP shoots me. We got to kill Mr. 60 TP ASAP. So, I'll put 1 track shell into Mr. 60 TP here. Let's aim for a second track shot. Very nice. We should be able to pick up that kill. Very good indeed. And I think we're going to lose this to caps. I straight up think we're going to lose this to caps, because even if I cap stall, I don't think I'll be able to get here fast enough. I can YOLO. Maybe if I high roll my next magazine, but yeah, it's going to be, yeah, we lose this to caps. Dang it. I knew this was going to happen. I should have YOLO'd into the cap sooner there. It wouldn't have made a difference, because even if I cap stalled A, it would have been a loss. This is why I hate Supremacy. This is why it's a complete garbage game mode. This dude just got a colo, and all he did was wander through town, shoot a couple of tanks, and yeah. So we did end up doing close to 5k there. Unfortunately, I think maybe the mistake was going hill. I don't know why it took our heavies... Well, our 60 TP, Lucas over here did 1 shot. It took our heavies super long to get ready to push the hill. And unfortunately, the enemy team just got way too much cap there. So that was kind of on me. I guess I could have gone for the cap sooner. But I was trying to help my team clear the hill. But then, yeah. Even if I had cap stalled A right away, maybe after killing the 4005, I should have jumped onto A and then gone for B. I don't know. It still might have been a little slow, because we had to kill the 60 TP, or see what I killed the 50 TP and gotten C cap. So it's like, that situation was just kind of over. We're going back to encounter only. I only had Supremacy on to try and make the queues less long, because the moment you turn it off, like, you can see we're in queue for 30 seconds already. But I think for the sake of my sanity, let's just play regular. All right, it's a fail-safe game mode. It is a fail-safe game mode for players that like to go around for caps, but if you like going around getting that damage, it's not so fun. All right, almost 200 likes. Cheers, guys. We're going to go heavy side now. They do have a 113 SD150B E6. They have some very potent tanks on the enemy team. I will have to be careful not to get, overextend here and get, well, annihilated by these dudes. But I will try and see if I can spot some of them up pretty quickly. Now, we do find a wild T95 E6. I'm just going to pull up and over to this corner here, get safe as quickly as possible. And let's see what my allies are going to do over here. So Mr. E6 has just fired a shell. Now, unfortunately, this truck is providing him with great cover. So unfortunately, I can't even really shoot at him thanks to Truck Coon over here. Let's put a quick shell to the ST1. Let's get ready to put another shell to Mr. ST1. We bounce the E6 as well. And there we go. All 4 shots go in right off the bat of this game. That's where that 4 shot really feels great, and you can get yourself into a position like this, and that was almost 1,600 damage on that poor ST1 that we caught off guard there, and you can just farm up the damage really, really quickly on tanks like that. And it looks like this E6 and 113, they might be juicy targets next as well. So let's get ready to start dumping our next magazine in. I think we're going to go for Mr. E6 first. One quick shell into his hatch just because he has the gun depression. He's a much more dangerous tank. 2 shots. Unfortunately, the 113 does get another shell into me there. Let's put another shell to the front of his turret and pull back here. Very nice indeed. Looks like this 50B is being a little aggro here. I only have 1 shot in the magazine, but he doesn't know that. So I'm going to put 1 shell into him, and I'm going to turn around to act like I'm getting ready to shoot a magazine into him. He doesn't know when I'm going to be reloaded or not. So I'm just gonna chill here, act like I'm getting ready. I do take 1 shot. He doesn't know when I'm going to be loaded. So if all goes well, he's going to be the one playing passively here. 113 does go down, which is very good. I can just pull back and we should be safe. Now, we do see the 113 GFT is getting a little bit of the big eyes looking for me. He's like, ooh, juicy AMX 50B. Maybe I can nuke. But he's not committing just yet, which is good. All right. T22 being a little over aggressive here. Oh, Jagdtiger. Jagdtiger's like, farm me out, boss. I'm like, yes, boss. But no, boss. You're supposed to pull forward and give me that track shot. 1 track shot into the Jagdtiger. 2 track shots into the Jagdtiger. I'm just going to put a... What? No, he used his repair kit so late. I don't know what this T22 med is doing. T22 med's like, I want to die. So let's just kill him. I will oblige. If he wanted to die that badly, I will kill him. 4,000 damage dealt. I suppose not too bad so far for this game. Unfortunately, I did take a couple shots there, and I wanted the full clip out that Jagdtiger, but I don't think that's going to work out. WZ kind of lost the courage to full-on push our poor 5A, our E5 here. Let's get ready to put 1 quick shell into this WZ. Very nice stuff. APCR for the kill here. Boom. That's almost 5,000 damage dealt. That's what we like to see. Let's get ready to see if this Jagdtiger pulls forward, gives me any shots here in just a second. I know he's backing up a little bit here. He's back up just enough to give me a shot. Nice. 1 shell. 5,000 damage dealt. And that wasn't too bad. I mean, once again, if you just position your 50B to just take advantage of those tanks that are caught off guard, then that 4 shell feels great. But like I'm saying, a lot of players that were really good at damage farming in the 50B back in the day, where you could just YOLO around like crazy and just farm anything because you had your next magazine in like 18 seconds, you might have to adjust your play style ever so slightly. So 17 games in, we've probably only played about 15 or so on stream though. We are about just under 4,300 and 82% win rate. I think these are very good stats for the AMX 50B. And so to kind of answer the question, does it suck now? Does the AMX 50B suck now? No, it does not. Is it different? For sure. It is much, much different than it used to be, in my opinion. It's still fundamentally the same tank, and if you're good at it originally, you'll probably good on it now. You will have to consider your playstyle a little bit more thoroughly in this tank and really think about it in terms of what position can I take where I can just dump all 4 shells on a tank that's maybe distracted. Where can I catch that tank off guard and dump all 4 shells and then pull back and be safe for about 25 or so seconds. Like, that's what you have to really think about in this tank now more often. Whereas in the old 50B was like, where can I yellow for damage? Ooh, yes. So it looks like their 50B has gone and taken the corner here. They do have a 268 who is currently unspotted. I don't want to get HE'd in the side. It looks like we might be able to catch 4202 and 57 off guard here just a little bit. Let's see if we can spot any of these dudes up. There's the wild 4202. 4202 with its ridiculous side armor, and the Sheridan is just sniping from across the map. So obviously this is not a very good position for the AMX 50B, especially with the Pepega Sheridan sniping across, but hopefully he won't be a threat for too much longer. Wait for this IS-7 to shoot. Okay, IS-7 pull back here. I think what I'm going to do, the 60 TP is also over on this flank. Let's just shoot APCR at this dude. I think I'm just going to pull out from here. Now, the 60 TP, of course, he stops to shoot at me. He does take 2 shots in return, though, because that was a pretty So that's a pretty poor stop on his part. Unfortunately, this big hill always catches me off guard here. Sheridan is thinking about shooting me here, so let's just pull back into safety. I don't know how long he's just going to sit in the open pre-aiming for me, but there we go. All right, so he managed to get safe from the Sheridan. Let's put another shell to the 422. 700 damage, lost most of my hit points, and there you go. This is what happens in the AMX 50B if you take it into a position where it's more peek-a-boom gameplay instead of you're going to sit there and nuke all that damage. You'll lose your hit points extraordinarily fast, and in terms of dealing damage, yeah, you aren't dealing a whole lot. So 57 is still kind of tunneling for me here. I'm just going to pull back into our spawn, get into a safe position to maybe crossfire at the 60 TP 57 combo. No one spotted up just yet. 57 is thinking of maybe pushing it behind my allies, and I think we are probably going to lose the front engagement here. The enemy team split was good, and unfortunately we did not have that corner control. That would have been really helpful this game. I'm going to wait to see if this 57 makes any kind of aggressive, Pepega aggressive plays. 268 definitely being aggressive here. Unfortunately, once again, that 50B accuracy is like, nope, that first shot goes to Narnia, second shot goes to Narnia. I mean, that's where this old 50B is so much better right now. Alrighty. Because its accuracy is worse right now. Let's see. And our 200 LT is just dying to the Sheridan and 60 TP. I kind of have to sit back here, I think. I can't really pressure their IS-7 just yet. Their 57 is just going to clip these dudes out. Our T-100 is now pretty much dead here. The Sheridan's about to spot me up if I'm not careful. Yeah, this isn't looking too bright for my teammates. I am a two-shot as well. All right, this is definitely going to be a very trash game. This is where the 50B just really felt painful. Although a lot of this was due to the fact that my allies were just really determined not to push anywhere useful. All right, there's the Sheridan. There's the 268. Let's get ready to put a quick shell to the 268. The gun, once again, just refusing to work on this tank here. Let's get ready for Mr. Sheridan. Mr. Sheridan apparently wants to pull the big old flanky poo on me, but one quick shell to him here. Very nice. We know the 60 TP is pulling in from behind as well, so I'm just going to accept my fate. Doing a really bad game in terms of damage for the 50B. I just felt like there was nowhere I could be useful that game. I went mid to spot up, but then I'm getting crossfired out. I can't push back through our own spawn. I can't push across on the heavy side. And I still did top 3 there, which is very sad. I don't know what STB and 200 LT both did, well, practically nothing there. So that wasn't a very good game in the 50B. And I think definitely a great example of what happens when you just don't know where to position your 50B to be useful. I couldn't take corner, not when they had an IS-7 and 50B and who knows how many tanks were there. And you have to take corner early, which is always a huge gamble sometimes. I couldn't really take C because the Sheridan 60 TP would have been too difficult to kill by myself. And holding mid just got me nuked. Was not a huge fan of that game, I will admit. Definitely that's when the new 50B was a little more painful. If I had the DPM in the old one, I might have just kind of YOLO'd somewhere and felt comfortable doing that. We're going to change the downs on the waffle tail and Rhymotile. I believe they did. I don't know if that's an accident. I don't believe they were supposed to. Here's what I'm going to do. I usually do not go park. But honestly, that last game just 100% reinforced. Just take your 50B somewhere where there is 100% hard cover, aka this wall here. And where once the enemy team shoot or get distracted, you can just pull forward and nuke them. I think that might be the play here. Now, obviously, enemy team have a 183. A 183 in the back with a Yag. They have a lot of tanks to crossfire us out. Hopefully my allies will be able to kind of keep some control of the bridges. We might be able to take the entrance of the park here in just a moment. Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me, buddy. Go around. I'm trying to pull forward. Do you not know how to drive? Buddy. 4005 is being very stupid here. Oh, he finally realized I was trying to pull forward. He could have just pulled back that whole time. I'm going to kind of pre-aim for their STB, maybe get some shots into these dudes. This 4005 clearly has negative brain cells at the moment, and dude, you could just drive around. You had plenty of space to do this. All right, we do blind fire the bat shot for one of our shots. Our second shot goes into him as well. Let's maybe put a shell into their STB. That one doesn't quite go in. This 4005 clearly is just a special ed Andy, dude. Just straight up a special ed Andy. I don't know what he's doing here. Here's what we're gonna do though. I think we can definitely kill the front, but considering the kind of intelligence of this 4005, I don't necessarily want to overextend here. And they also still have a Yag in the back, which would be kind of a bad idea to poke that. And let's see, E4 is also pre-aiming here. Okay, the Yag definitely pulled back a little bit. Yag's going on a flanking expedition. It looks like the Mr. Batshot is still in the open here. So let's put one shell to Mr. Batshot. The Yag's in the open. I'm going to keep focusing Mr. Batshot. 2 shots into Mr. Batshot. We'll put a shell into the Jaeger as well while we're at it. Very nice. 1 shell to Mr. Jaeger as well. Another shot. Very nice. 2200 damage dealt. Very good. 0.5 brain cells. Yes, the 4005. Like, what's his plan there? Like, that's what I'm curious about. Like, what was the 4005's plan? I'm not going to be farming damage up this game because somehow the enemy team are actually getting flattened this battle. Please farm out the 4005. He deserves it. Farm him out, boss. I believe in you, boss. Thank you very much for putting at least one shell into this dude. Alrighty. So, Jaegeru is still around the corner. We know the Bat Chat's about a one-shot. STB has like 11 degrees of gun depression, so we probably won't be able to do much to him. The Yag, I guess, didn't shoot at that dude, which is cool. Oh, it's because the Yag's going to shoot at me. Yay! Oh, please shoot the 4005. Alright. Bashation is somewhere up here. Let's put a blind shot in just in case. 4005 is probably about the brain on the Bashation, but, I mean, the STB. Not the highest damage game, if I am honest with you, but I will take it. I will still take it. It was still a decent battle in the end. Let's put one more shell into this man's here. 4005 unfortunately picks up a kill on him, and I'm just going to run around the corner. Not a bad game, I suppose. The 4005 wasted so much time when he could have been clipping out, dealing damage, just sitting there, trying to block me. Like, I literally scooted in when he was pointed the other way, and this dude just drove right into me. Like, brother. Brother. 44% are logic, man. Mr. Racer Hell. Use the brain, buddy. Maybe that 4005 was intoxicated. Chris Robinson. Who knows? Who knows? Almost 200 likes. Let's go, guys. Yeah. Not really sure what Mr. 4005 was thinking. In a couple of games, our average run from 4.3 to 4.80. So, yeah, average dropped just a little bit, unfortunately. But both of those games were not really ideal for farming. And they had a bunch of tanks in park, which I couldn't shoot. At least we got decent damage on the Jaegeru and the Bashation there, but definitely those park engagements. I was hoping their team would be a little more split, and I'd be able to kind of farm whoever was isolated. Now, I think this time I'm going to try and help our meds out here. You see, there's the standard B. We don't know 100% where the Sheridan shoots HE at me. He was blind firing. I don't think I was spotted when he took that shot. Here's what I think I'm going to do now, because I don't want to just get, like, clipped out by Mr. Sheridan all the time. We don't know where those TDs are. We know where the Yo is. We know where the 50B is as well. And here's the enemy's E75, which is kind of cool, I suppose. I don't want to get nuked here. And, of course, their 268 just so happens to be there, of all places. Oh, and there's their 50B, too. We are losing a couple of hit points here. Okay, so my allies still haven't pushed anywhere useful. And our meds are doing nothing in corner as well, which is kind of the primary issue right now. Let's put a quick shell to their 50B. New 50B accuracies like no you, we don't hit those. New 50B accuracies like no you, we don't hit those. New 50B accuracies like I am garbage, why do you play this tank? Okay, so 50B not able to hit a single snapshot there. I think what I'm going to do is try and help maybe our 4005 and 268 or E75. I don't want to get overcommitted to this mid just yet. We've lost hit points, and we have done absolutely nothing in return. So this game has been pretty trashy as far as games go already. If we get lucky, we can maybe one clip out the M6 Yo. Although, it's probably a little bit unlikely. E75 looks like he is just chilling back here. I guess he doesn't want to commit. Enemy's 50B decides to pull forward. Same with their 268. Guess I'm going to pull back from here. Our E75 is just running away for some bizarre reason. He just wants to run away. Come on, E75. Why are you turning around and running away? There are literally tanks right in front of us here, buddy. All right, 50B shoots like once or twice. Let's see which way is the 268 looking. All right, the 268 ain't looking. We're going to focus 268 first. One quick shell into 268 here. Let's aim in a second shell. Boom. Let's try and pull back before he hopefully does not yeet me there. Right through the front. Let's put a kill shot into him. Good stuff. Okay. Now, this 50B is clearly going to YOLO me. Staying with the Yo. I got to just get back as quickly as possible from here before I get double clipped by these dudes. But the good news is T100 came back. I think T100 is trying to assist me a little bit here. But unfortunately, he's just kind of suiciding. Sheridan's also coming back. I do have a rock I can provide as some hard cover here. So let's try and use this rock as cover. Very nice. There's the wild Sheridan. Sheridan bounces. Unfortunately, my first shot goes to Narnia. Let's aim in at this dude. One quick shot to this Yo. Alrighty. 50B still has like 1 or 2 shots left. Let's put a track shot into him. Apparently, we're not allowed to pen him. Let's put another track shot into him. And I'm dead. Allies are YOLOing to Narnia, doing absolutely nothing. Patton at least picks up a kill on E75. E75 is still completely lost. Come on, E75. I just need you to turn around and hold. They were all spotted around that corner. But nope, he's determined to wander into Narnia and die. And I think our Patton just kind of messed up a little bit too. Although he should have the DPM to kill a Sheridan in a 1v1. Although maybe not anymore. You know what? The Sheridan's probably just going to kill him here. Unlucky. That's the Sheridan DPM coming in handy. So, yeah, teams are pretty Pepega right now. We're definitely going to lower our average in the 50B. And I think while we had a very good initial streak in it, as you can see with these teams just wandering all over the place, I don't know why all of our heavies went in YOLO mid and died, or why our meds didn't take corner properly there. But our Pan did okay. 875 still ended up on 0 damage. Our 4005 did 2 shots. Oh, man. Oh, why did my team not send some heavies to hold heavy side? Now we're back at 3.9k average. We will bring it up. We just need some good games. These last couple of games have been a bit pepeggy, though. 75, 45, brother. To be honest, the only real disturbing thing about the AMX 50B is the clip reel. 20 seconds would have been better. I suppose that is true to some extent. In my opinion, though, a much better perk on the 50B would have been 2.8 second magazine intra-clip reload. 3 seconds is just so long, you know? It takes so long to hit those 3 seconds and the shells out. Now, I actually think the 50B is relatively balanced as it is right now. And I think if Wargaming went and gave like a 2.5 inter-clip or a 20-second magazine reload, then it might be borderline broken. It is still pretty strong. Like, we're still winning 75% and just under 4k average, which is pretty good considering this thing is generally speaking considered worse than it used to be. Enemy's 50B is being very aggressive here. Already. Same with their Gorilla 15, who is just like straight up YOLOing in. Now this 50B probably has support from his comrades over here around the corner. Yeah, I'm looking at the mini-map. We do have some support. This dude's just pre-aiming, I guess. I don't know what his goal is, but his goal is to sit there and pre-aim. Alrighty. Let's just wait to see if this 50B makes a mistake here. The issue is we're both going to do like the same amount of damage to each other. You know what I don't like about the situation? We have an E100 crawling up our flank right now. And there's like really nothing I can do about it. All right, 50B bounces his first shot. I unfortunately bounced my shell. I'm going to save like 3 shots here though for this E100. All right, 1 shell to this E100. Sorry, I'm not trying to block you, buddy. Let's put a second shell to the E75 here. All right, our Yo's now getting brained on, unfortunately. But the E75 is going to die pretty fast. We'll save our last shot to put into him. I was backing up. There we go. We hit 3 out of 4 shots. It could have been worse. I think pulling back there was a smart play. I don't know why you just didn't hug the corner there. We're going to stay safe from the E75 and the crossfires. Our Yo is temporarily safe. E75 gets taken out there. Very good stuff. Okay, so E4 probably won't be able to just YOLO in on me. The Yag will be able to turn into me and shoot me very easily here in just a second. And the grill's obviously just pre-aiming. Let's see if we can maybe bait the grill. Come on, Grilly Poo. Get baited, buddy. I don't want these deuces to turn around and YOLO me. This Yag is definitely thinking about it. APCR, 1 shell into the Jaegeru. Jaegeru fires here. 50B giving me a free HE, 420, because this tank doesn't have any HE alpha anymore. Let's put another shell into this dude. He's just gonna, I guess, pull forward here. Let's put another track shell into him. Nice. Nice. I'm making him waste his time now, because it took him so much longer to get that next shell in. And you can see, boom, he bounces. He gets 3 shots into me. So, you know, a very effective clip for my mans over here. Alrighty. Grill kind of just getting brained on over here. So, unlucky for Mr. Grill. I think I'll turn around and get ready to deal with Mr. Grill, speaking of. And let's see. Let's see. We can get 1 shell into this ST1. Let's wait for the Grill to maybe think he's safe and start pulling in on me. 2 shots into the ST1 here. We're going to just keep an eye out for that Grill. 1 track shot into the ST1. We might even be able to 1-clip this ST1 out. Boom. Nice. Very good indeed. I don't think the 50B is going to YOLO me, but he could try. If he does, he can 1-clip me here. However, I do have supportive allies, and the 50B is a 1-shot. There's no way he's going to YOLO that, right? That would be very illogical of him. All right, so we can see there's the Grill, there's the Yag. Yag just fired. E4 just kind of trying to push in and flank us here. So let's just wait for Mr. E4 to pull forward. And yeah, I mean, the 50B worked pretty well here. You know, it did its job. Let's put 1 shell to the E4. Armor on 50B, go burr. 2 shots into Mr. E4. Let's pick up a kill on him in just a second here. Very good. That's 5,000 damage dealt, and this game is already over for me. We are definitely not getting more damage here, but I'll take the 5k. That should put me back at 4k for today's session, so I will rejoice in that. Nice. Playing outside, doing okay. There's a reason I got off, Addy. Yeah, MJ, I can see why you would get off right now. The teams have been kind of a little 50-50 hit or miss. So far, they've been kind of in my favor, but that last set of couple games there was very painful indeed. All right. 5k. Very nice. We did lose a couple of games there, but for the most part, we are back to 4,000 average in the 50B for 20 games, 76% win rate. I think if this was the old school 50B, though, we would probably still be pulling in around 42, 4,300. Just because the old 50B farmed damage a lot more quickly. One game, there was 6 AMX in both teams. We lost because AMX did not work together. 6 AMX in both teams? Like 50Bs? What server do you play on for that monstrosity to happen? 23.9 second of interclip is absolutely broken. Huh? Baguetto go burr. Oh my goodness. I'm back. Did you miss me? No, go away. Alright, 50B is pretty cool after playing it for a while. You know, here's the thing. I don't mind the changes to the 50B, because if I'm perfectly honest with you guys, I was a little bored of this tank. I have like 1,000 games in it. I've been playing it since it was first released with 3 shots, and it is definitely unique now. Like it's definitely different than how it used to be. It's put 1 shell into this fool here. 60 TP, I know he just fires, but 2nd shot into this fool. Kron unfortunately hits me twice there, bleeding our hit points out as a good old 50B player always should. And now we're getting shot by a 4005. Yay! Isn't it so nice when it takes you 9 seconds to unload your whole magazine, and in that time your just stupid weak armor just gets penned everywhere? Yeah, this is the issue with the 50B, man. Mind you, that was completely on me. I was too busy talking about how this tank was getting boring. But, yeah. Let's wait and see. As long as I have 1 hit point, that's all that really matters in the end. We do blind fire the 183 by the looks of it, judging by his current hit points. Looks like the 4005 is with the 183 there. Not really much I can do right now. Now, the Kron's not pushing in on me. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and pull out to a position where I'll be safe and unspotted. So, unfortunately, I done nuked all my hit points. That was my own bad. No one else's fault but mine. And I'm just going to use my sped boost to get out of here. We're going to do a little bit of the snipey snipe. Now, this tank doesn't really have the best accuracy for snipey snipe, as you're about to see, but never mind. They're all dead anyways. But I think we might be able to pull the sneaky gameplay off here. Darn it, everyone was just hitting my turret. Like, that was totally my fault, but it's still a little annoying. Big brain plays. That SG4 shot is too long for interclip. I mean, I guess if anything, that just shows why this 4 shot is pretty useless. Like, in the end, you're only getting 3 shots out anyways, and you're still losing so many hit points because it takes you 6 seconds to deal 3 shots, 9 seconds to deal 4. I'm going to start pushing towards the enemy spawner. 4005 might be good bait. Now, I believe the 4005 was the one that was shooting me earlier in the game. I don't want to overextend so much to the point where I just get counter-YOLO'd by someone. I don't know if that VKB's been spotted. He might be spawn sniping for all I am aware. And I definitely don't want to overextend and get nuked here. But Mr. Kranwagen does look like he is maybe giving me some shots here. So let's put 1 shot to the Kran. But once again, that 50B gun handling means, yeah, try good luck sniping in this tank. It just doesn't work. Alrighty. There's the VKB. There's the 60 TP Lewandowski. And now I'm stuck in spawn, able to do absolutely nothing right now. I guess what we can do while we wait is just put some blind shots in. Maybe that have a 4005 back here. And we'll shoot one into this bush just to be safe. There we go. Alrighty. This game is going to be a bit Pepega in terms of damage farming. That is 100% for sure. Kind of my own fault. I shouldn't have got myself nuked. I should have realized I had 0 meds. And this was a very good opportunity for me to just straight up YOLO med side instead of going mid, heavy side. 60 TB is going to spot us up over here. There's nothing I can do about... I got spotted. No, the 4005 is coming for me. 1 snapshot to 4005 here. At least we hit him once and he is spotted. That's the tank that spotted me up there. Thank heavens the 4005 got spotted though. Okay, he shoots once or twice. .4005 gets taken out. Let's go. Drakon, thank you very much for the donation. And yeah, I can definitely see what you're saying about the 50B feeling a bit like a Pepega TVP right now. Alrighty, let's get ready to play the big brain ring around the rosy game with Mr. 60 TP, who is definitely thinking about pulling in, but no, he turned around. Maybe he doesn't know I'm here. He doesn't know I'm here at all. Alright, 60 TP. Boom, buddy. You are in the open and you are free to me. 2 shots into Mr. 60 TP here. Let's aim a 3rd shell into his engine and let's pull back. Oh, totally catching him off guard with 3,200 damage so far. 183 could be looking my way. E4 fluffs his shot. Oh, come on, E4. No. Of course, the 183 hits that, and he's still sitting in the back of Narnia. Our girl's doing nothing. Our Kron is trying to hold Hall down. E4. If our E4 just killed the 60 TP, I could have pulled forward behind the rails. Oh, E4. Come on. It's a 60 TP. You had his whole rear, and now you're just bouncing off of his side. Oh, man. That's 100% the E4's fault that I died there. Here's the thing. I mean, I could have pulled back. Maybe I should have just pulled back further there. I wasn't sure, though, where the 183 was 100%. I guess if I'd pulled back all the way, I would have been fine. I wanted to pull forward. That way I could just use these rails as cover from the 183 there. But, you gonna pen this one, buddy? Yay! Our E4 finally pens his shot. Amazing. Kron's also looking a little low in the hit points department. Good job to our Kron there. Very nice. Allies should be able to win this, in theory, if they play together and they don't get themselves nuked out. So I guess I'll read chat while I wait for this game. At least we got 3K out of that game. I mean, that game was pretty bad to start with. At least we got 3K out of it. Nice work to our Kron. He's been pulling some good work here. Hopefully our E4 can be a little irrelevant on this flank. He's just trying to pre-aim and onto the side of VK. You got this, buddy. There's no way you bounce the whole rear of a VK. Let's go. Nice. All right. I honestly think that they have changed the spotting in this game because I'm getting spotted straight away and not a single enemy near me. No. It's just that some tanks got mega spotting buffs. Like the Object 140, the Sheridan. A lot of tanks got view range buffs, so you might be getting spotted a lot more often than you think by tanks that you are unable to spot back. That could be the thing. Like, back in the day, the Vickers was the only tank that had 425 view range. Now Sheridan's at 425, so that's kind of nutty. Hopefully these dudes can finish off this game pretty quickly. Considering I played like a complete Papega Andy off the bat, definitely should not have taken that much damage. I thought I would have been able to spot the 183 if he crossed to the corner, but apparently I was completely wrong. You know, the 183 made it to the corner and spotted, and same with the 4005 and the Tortoise, and so, yikers. I thought I had that, but I didn't. So, only 3K for this game, but I think considering I was playing on 100 hit points essentially that entire battle, and the only reason I died was because this D124 could not pen the rear of a 60 TP. It's okay. It didn't end so bad. Could have had a lot more damage that game, though, if I had died there. Yeah, Molly. He's also a rat when firing. Like, Molly? Is he on my team? I don't see him. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't see him. Yo, using 2 shotgun and radical coverage is a force to be reckoned with. Dude, yeah. Definitely, tomorrow looks like I'm going to be doing the 4005 and TVP. Probably going to try and cover both of them in separate streams. One will be in the afternoon and one will be in the evening. But we'll also have to do the Badger. Maybe that'll be on Saturday. And then we might have to do 57 Heavy and Yo together. I think together that would be a really nice comparison. They are both Tech Tree American Heavy autoloaders. And so we'll do a direct comparison of the two tanks. Plus, they weren't fundamentally changed too much. It was more like you just got consumables. That's why I feel like I can do both of them together. And so I think that's what I'm going to do for my next set of streams, to covering the tanks that were adjusted. Imagine 425 range. Imagine 325. They ruined Rip Gorilla players out there. 220 likes. Let's go, guys. Smash the like button. Always appreciate it. All right. E5, which is actually pretty decent now. IS7, VK72. They have a 30B, some other dudes. We have a standard B at Bachatillon. I think, you know, I'm a little scared to push anywhere right now. They have better meds in theory, but they have heavies that could support those meds. They also have better heavies that can go hold down against me. Now, I think I'm going to help our Bachatillon on this corner. So far 30B is not spotted up. He might be in their spawn. Our Bachatillon has been quite aggressive, and there's the Object 84. And I think, yeah, I'm just gonna go help our Bachatillon. I think, yeah, their team is definitely split up here. This 30B is being really aggressive, and I'm gonna make sure he gets punished for that. So let's get ready to start the nuking. Now, I'm going to lose a few hit points here. I've accepted this. But this 30B over here, man's looking kind of juicy and farmable. So let's put 1 shell into him. Bachatillon's focusing the same target. 2nd shell to him. Let's load up the high explosive maybe. Boom, 500 into him. And then let's get ready to pick up that kill. Boom, nice. And this Object 84 is just sitting there instead of running away, which would be intelligent. But we do 1,500 damage to that 30B there, who... poor Alberto got caught in the open. Big mistake by Alberto, and the Bachatillon's about to wreak havoc on this poor dude. I think I'm just going to YOLO in behind. I still do have to pick up a kill on this dude in the end after all. And so, 320 Alpha, that would be the K91 coming back to shoot at me. So Object 84 in the mid here. Let's put a quick shell into him. Very nice. If he pulls forward, we can HE his front of his tank. 17 HE damage. I should have the reload here, so I'm just going to YOLO in. I want to pick up the kill anyways. Yoinker's kill. Nice. We still have a shot for the K91. Maybe an APCR shell here onto the top of his turret. Nice. That one goes in. Good stuff. Me and the Bachatillon making quick work of that flank. And I think what I will do here is these dudes are stuck. We'll clear the K91 and the SU out because these dudes are kind of stuck in their own spawn. Once I'm in their spawn, I'll have free farm on them. So 10 seconds on the reload. Mr. Bachatillon. Oh, 1 hit point Andy over here. Bachatillon absolutely vibing on a single hit point. Absolute Giga Chad. And Yeah, this SU I can't quite shoot just yet. All right, SU is just fired. Let's focus K91 first. So one shell to the K91 here. My second shell towards the K91. But instead of full clipping him out, you know what? Let's full clip him out. I still have a Bash Shot on for cover fire. That one high rolled. Maybe this one will high roll too. That one definitely did not high roll. But I can just pull back. Mr. Bash Shot can provide cover fire. We'll use these rocks as cover if the SU tries to YOLO for me. And the Bat Chat will provide cover fire against the K91. This game's already over. So at this point, it's just like, how much damage can Fatness farm before it's all too late? So let's run away from Mr. SU. Let's keep running away from Mr. SU here. You don't hit those. Let's go. K91 might kill me, though. Dang it, Bat Chat. I just need you to push up to the mounds. What were you thinking? You could have killed the K91. I don't know why the Bat Chat didn't just sit up here. The SU was flanking me, and he could have just clipped out the SU from down low or killed the K91. Ay, ay, ay. I think I might have actually thrown that game. I should have just killed the SU. You know what? I should have YOLO'd over and killed the SU. Because these dudes, I don't foresee really winning this situation here. Yeah, this game's over. That was my bad. I got it through that. I don't know how my allies did so poorly here, because me and the Bat Chat were holding off quite a few tanks. Bat Chat, though, picking up 2 clutch kills. Maybe if Standard B messed up big time. I mean, maybe if the Bat Chat plays it right. Mr. Bashation versus Fernandez in the IS-7. Let's see who's the bigger blame player. Okay. Man, if that Bat Chat just pushed up and helped me, there was no reason for him to be so passive because the entirety of the enemy team was far back. I thought he was going to at least clip the SU or kill the K91 if he pulled over. That's a bit unfortunate there. Definitely was my fault for not killing the SU. And unfortunately, I bounced that one shot on the K91, so I wasn't even able to one-clip him. What's up, dog? Trashed L. Who knows, dog? Maybe the Bat Chat's going to be a Giga Chad Warlord and just clutch up here. Let's see. I'm only playing the AMX 50B for 2 hours, so 40 more minutes. And then I'm retired for the night. And then we're going to go on and play something else. All right, Bat Chat, just hit one shot on him. Dang. This is going to take forever for these dudes. Bat Chat, just double tap your ammunition bar. Oh, the Bat Chat doesn't even know how to reload his magazine without shooting his whole clip. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. All right. Battle of the Pepega Piggies. If the Standard B had just penned one shot on the IS-7, this Bat Chat actually would have had a chance of winning. Here's the issue, though. The IS-7 got a turret traverse speed buff. A hull traverse speed buff. So the Bat Chat can't really even circle the IS-7 anymore because it has way too much traverse. It got like 5 degrees on the hull traverse. Alrighty, Bat Chat, are you going to... Like, you're out spotting him. You may as well just put 1 or 2 shots in. If the Bat Chat can make him like a 1 or 2 shot, we'd be good here. But, come on. You have his whole beer. No! What? Why? Just pause and shoot it. Oh my gosh, our Bat Chat is throwing so hard. Yeah, oh my gosh. He could have had 2, maybe 3 shots for free into that IS-7. And then this IS-7 would have just been an easy one shot for him. Reload your magazine. I know I didn't play this well, so there's not like a ton of room for me to judge, although it was just a little bit unlucky with the ricochet on the K91 there, which really shouldn't have ricocheted off of his side, but, because if that K91 had died when I just put my initial clip into him, like, that would have been fine there. Oh, man. I don't know what I'm watching. I really don't know what I'm watching. This is painful. Go somewhere else. New AMX feels like the PC version, bro. If you're right in. Yusuf, here's the thing. 400 people are here to watch the AMX 50B, so just because a single player is getting bored of the AMX doesn't mean I should all of a sudden swap out. Bat Chat, just go. Oh, he hits those. No, wait, no way. No way he's permatracked. Oh, you got this. Go. You got 30 seconds. There's no way this dude wins this. Watch him clutch up here. Please don't go through the ditch. Just full send it. You got this. I believe. No, he's YOLOing from in front. Why? Oh my gosh, APCR. He shot HE. Why didn't he flank? Dude, the IS-7 was... What am I watching? The Bat Chat gets saved on 1 hit point. I probably still outdamaged. Okay, he did a little bit more than me. 52% win rate. Oh man, what was the IS-7? IS-7 was 48. My goodness, man, Bat Chat. Bat Chat could have won that game over like 20 times over there. Rip the 4K dream. People play way too much for themselves so often and aren't willing to take risks for your team. And then it makes situations like this. Yeah, I mean, I know that Batchat was on 1 hit point, but all he had to do was just be in a position to cover me. Like, he could have been pretty close, hugging any of the rocks near me, and we would have been fine there. But because he put 0 shots into the SU, really, I mean, I guess he got some farm in the SU once he pushed all the way up on me, but the issue was I wasn't able to kill him or the K91. And I just got yelled by the K91 there, which is kind of big sad. I guess what I could have done was push into the SU, but you know, SU with his 4K DPM. That Batchat still did better than that as L. I mean, that Batchat was alive the whole time. And I took all of the shots for that Batchat on the push against the 30B and the push against the object. He should have farmed more than me there. Alrighty, let's see. Good to see a Blitzfish. It's been a hot minute. Well, that is interesting. Someone's on encounter cap already. Someone's YOLOing through encounter cap, right? It's a WoT 54. It's put 1 shell into this 54 here. Not really sure what this man's is thinking. What are these players? Where is there any logic in that play? Like, where? 54 gets absolutely nuked. Goodbye. Okay, well, 54 is no longer a problem. Ah, Mollywopped is up here. He is going to be a pain, and a Type 71's up here as well. Well, this is not a very good situation for me or my allies, to be frank. They're probably sending all of their tanks up here. Oh, there's the 4005. Now, 4005 is spotted in the open. He is going to pull into safety, unfortunately. The 268 is currently unspotted. The 4005 had to pull down, however. So, the question is, where's that 268 at? And can we make good use of him? I don't want to block any of my allies here, but I have a feeling it's only a matter of time. Okay, 268 backs down. It's only a matter of time before these dudes get a little aggressive up top. Now, I don't really have anyone for support here, but let's see. Mr. Type, maybe Mr. Type's going to be aggressive here. The 113 is definitely not being aggressive. Type might be a little more aggressive here. Just a second. I really can't do much by pressuring here. In terms of pressuring here. Here's the Type. We get 1 good shell into Mr. Type 71 there. Very nice. That's what I wanted. I guess the 4005 and 268 are kind of out of this fight for now. 422 is a little low in the hit point department. Fosh just chilling. Let's reload our magazine. I'm trying to see where I'm going to have the best cover fire. And to be honest, if the enemy team just wanted to YOLO us, they totally could and get away with it here. All right. The 113's flanking. That's good to know. And the Type 71's pulling in from above us. Okay, we gotta pull forward. So 268's out of this. The 4005 is allowed to shoot at me. Can you guys seriously not kill the 4005? No way. These dudes cannot even kill the 4005 here. I'm gonna lose so many hit points. All right, let's track the I-7 at least. And 1 lower place shot. It's too late for me. Yeah, with this Type here as well. Dude, these players could not kill the 4005 that's isolated. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what's happening anymore with this game in these teams, man. I'm getting like no damage here. Dude! 183 Waffle! What are you guys? Oh my gosh. 183 Waffle and 57 Heavy. They killed a single 54 and oh my. All 3 of them just sat here and died. This game was just atrocious. I hate Nuke SDS so much when they have just rat heavies like Type 71s and stuff that you literally can do nothing to. They could just sit there. My allies are just... Oh, we had an M103. So we had 4 dudes on that flank. Oh, and they finally killed the 4005. Good for them. But it's too late. We already lost now. My, oh my, oh my. Switching takes to the whole stream. It's okay. I only have 30 more minutes of these Pepega teams, then I'm definitely getting off. I want some dinner. My goodness. The game actually ended up being semi-close, but the issue is they still have such healthy heavies. This game is just an L. Also, we can appreciate... Oh, man. I don't know how my team struggled so much over there. There was 4 of them. Also, why is my iPad screen darkness? Like, it just got super dark there for a second. Dark mode on. Does that help? I don't know if that helps. Okay, let's see. Maybe that makes it brighter. I don't know. All right, it's only a matter of time before our poor 183 is dead. Then we can jump into another game. Axie, no spam. Like, let's get this guy, please. Thank you. My God, my goodness. That is blaming teams. Yeah, of course I gotta blame the team. It's 4 dudes versus 2 tank destroyers, and they couldn't even kill the 4005. All they had to do is pressure them together. That should have been like the easiest dub ever. I don't know. All of the heavy tanks, all 3 of their top tier heavy tanks were on the hill versus me and a Fosh essentially. And they were still letting the TDs just sit there and shoot us. So, yeah. I would have understood if they were being passive, but the thing is, they were all pushed up and being aggressive, all 4 of them, and they still were not killing those tank destroyers. My goodness. Now, that's what I get for going hill. Honestly, I think I'm just not going to take the 50B hill anymore. It's way too rat. I thought for sure the Type 71 113 would actually pressure seaside because they could do that very easily, but it turns out they just wanted to farm the med side on the top there. Curry's still better. Oh my gosh, you guys are talking basketball now. All right, so we have a wild Sheridan over here. Let's pop a quick shell towards them. 50B gun handling says no you. Let's put a quick shell into the leopard at least. Very nice. Oh no, 268 is about to rat on me. That tank is so fast now. The gun missing a second shot there, and yeah. 1 out of 4 shells. Very nice. Heavies, you need to push up and be a little bit more aggressive here, buddies. So 268 is probably going to tunnel there. Our bad jet's holding for now. My main concern is, well, our Kron is not pushing up mid where he should be. So we have to watch out for that. I'm going to try and get a full magazine into someone here. There we go. Kron fires twice there. He has the big bop gun, so that's cool. And I think if this 268's being a little bit more passive... nope. He's just going to pull up and shoot at me. Oh, no. The first shot misses here. No. Here's what's so painful about the 50B, man. Put a second shell to this grill. Ay. Our Kron is really doing nothing. Oh, my goodness. Does this dude really have shots on my turret? Is my turret that tall? I got to be careful for this Yo here. This Yo is just straight up going to YOLO over for me, isn't he? He's going to kill me too. I am so done. I am so done. Yeah. Oh, man. Our E50M is sitting in the back. Our bad shots. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. This is what I get for playing the 50B like I used to. Its gun is derping shots left, right, and center, and its DPM is just not working out for me right now. Yikers. I didn't think the Yo was going to be able to pull over because theoretically these TDs should have been able to annihilate him, but they weren't paying attention. My oh my. I guess we're taking a different tank out for now. For a spin while we wait because I'm not going to sit there and watch this with Pega Andes. Let's take the bat shot for a spin. Do I have the... I need to make sure I have Spawliner in my bat shot on. Yes, I think we'll replace the second fuel with Spawliner. And we also need reload boost consumable. We will do a stream on the bat chat soon. Yeah, talk about a bad run. Dog, stop spamming. Bad dog. Big brain. Yeah. I don't know. This is what I get for playing my 50B aggressive. I think at this point, I'm already just done playing Blitz. Because I already played a bunch earlier before today's stream. I'm just not playing as well. Although, to be fair, I tried to take C. The gun trolled me like the 50B's gun does now. And then everyone just sat back. Your ammo fatness. My ammo's perfectly fine. Thank you. All right, let's go. I guess we'll take the bat chat for a single game while we wait to see how things go. 1 shell to Mr. Bat Shot to Yon. We have the reload boost consumable, so we should get 2 shots into here. Maybe a 3rd shot. That one ricochets, unfortunately. So, unfortunately, 2-2 trade against that bat chat. I'm surprised he didn't use his reload boost consumable there. Almost out trading him. As for the bat shot, it's a bat shot to Yon. There's really not much to be said. Right now, I just feel like YOLOing around in a light tank. I think what I'm going to do... so we'll get a crossfire in the VK if we go up top. Usually the bat chat's mobility is gonna go pog mode. The mod got moderated. Indeed, I still have absolute power. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, there's an IS-7. There's the VKB. IS-7's gonna spot me up if I shoot at the VK right now. Oh, there's the bat shot Theon. Okay, let's pull back just a little bit. This bat chat's being a wee bit aggressive here. Put 1 shell into the bat chat. Our RNG says no to that one though. 2 shots, nice. Mr. Bat Shot Theon getting nuked there. 3rd shot, let's pull in. Very good stuff indeed. There's the 4005 as well. Enemy's bat chat was a little bit over aggressive there, I would say. And let's get ready to start doing stuff to this IS-7 while he's not paying attention. Alrighty, let's go and YOLO in here. We have this IS-7. We will just go to clip him out. Ah, man, I love medium and light tanks so much. I take these tanks over Pepega heavy tanks all day and every day, because at least they're fast enough to get around and just do something. Whereas at the 50B, if like you go C corner, you're kind of committed there. You can't even run away. Alrighty, very nice. Let's see, 50B is still here. I mean, 4005, he's about to go down very quickly now. Alright, let's pop a quick kill shot to the 4005. Let's put a quick shell to this VKB. Let's put a second shell into Mr. VKB. Let's just pull across. 3k damage dealt. Good old bat shot the own stuff. And we'll get ready to push in on the ML2. Nice. Alrighty. Well, that was a very bad set of games in the 50B there. We still have 30 minutes, though, to fix our stats in the tank. Goes to show, though, if you play a little over-aggressive in your 50B, that does tend to happen. Really, the key to the 50B is just being semi-passive, I think. Yeah, I'm getting a little over-aggressive. I'm falling back into my default AMX 50B mode, and I have to remember this is not the old AMX 50B. So I'm just, like, making pokes that I probably shouldn't, and it's not even worth it. What's up, Shell Magnet? Let's go. Ban Haxie Fat. Haxie mutes Yusuf. Oh no. Why would I ban Haxie? Haxie's like one of my besties. No. Alright, back to 50B. I think I'm just gonna play it more passively again. My issue is I play very smart in tanks when I first start playing a stream. As the stream progresses, though, I just start like getting more and more aggro because my brain cells are slowly deteriorating. So either like 2 hours is usually the longest I can play well. But apparently I deteriorated a lot earlier today. So let's see if we can spot any heavies crossing. So far, no heavies spotted up. Okay. My whole team goes ship for some very bizarre reason. I think I'll push across. Now, they do have a 183 and a grill. Our 183 gets absolutely nuked there, which is a bit unfortunate. And we will have to do our best playing in town here. So let's use the 50B's mobility to just kind of hog our way across. Alrighty. I'm going to get ready to nuke one of their TDs. Although, if their TDs were smart about this, they would have already retreated from here. 183's here. One quick shell. 183 just fired. Very nice. It's in for a track shot, maybe. Track shot misses. We should have the kill here all the same, though. Nice. Catching the 183 off guard, hitting 3 shells. So exactly what you would do in the old 50B. I don't know if it really makes that big of a difference, but at least we got him off guard there for a time. Our VK72 is kind of by himself in the back. It does look like all of their meds are kind of just congregating over there. Let's see what our Sheridan spots up. So far, no one interesting. There is the IS-7. Of course, the grill is sitting in the open on top of the map. We're going to hit him at least once. STB is just sitting there sniping as well. My gosh, is our Sheridan really incapable of spotting the grill in that bush? I thought the grill had some of the worst camo rating. Whack. Well, that grill totally caught me off guard, unfortunately, and I took damage that I really wish I hadn't there. Okay, our mouse can spot the inside. Mouse is about to spot up the STB. He's about to distract the STB. Here's a good opportunity to maybe put a shell into the STB. STB tracks me here. STB trying to pull back into safety. There's also the M4. Here's the IS-7. Can't quite shoot him. There's the 113 also yellowing back for me. Alright, so their whole team kind of came back this way, which is fine. We have mid control, but once again, this is kind of a rat, engagement here for the 50B. It's just a bunch of haul downs, and I can see that 140 is thinking of flanking. So let's stay back for the time being. Stay safe and see who we can farm out next. Now this 113 might get a little over aggressive on this corner. Issue is the TVP and the STB. I think they're both just kind of pre-aiming haul down. Yeah, I can't do much about these dudes. Alrighty, let's pull back. Watch out for the 140. Mousy Poo, you need to make a play sooner or later. Come on, buddy. 140 kills our Sheridan, unfortunately. 140 pulls forward. He gets a shell into our mouse. This game just sucks, low key. Like, I can't do anything here, especially as we're not 100% sure where that, when that grill will just pull up and try and shoot me. Okay, we might be able to catch the STB off guard, but no, the 50B's gun handling is not even good enough to pen this STB here. 11 degrees of gun depression says yes. Let's just pull back from him. Mouse is suiciding. 113 at least goes down, but now we have a TVP on our flank here. This game is just a goner. This game is straight up just a goner for me and my allies. There's only 3 of us here. Oh man, let's go for the TVP, buddy. Oh man, this game is such a goner. It's such a goner here. No. The allies were all just chilling in the back here. TVP should have be reloading right about now. Let's aim for a track shot, maybe. Not quite able to hit his tracks there, unfortunately. Can't even hit him a second time because the reload interclip's too long. There's the Gorilla 15. Gorilla 15 might be thinking of pulling forward here. Let's get ready for him to pull forward. One shell into his engine deck. Nice meme. Alright. Let's save our last 2 shots for the TVP here. Or the 140. Any of which, as long as I kill one of their meds sooner or later. Alright, Progetto is about to go down. 140 is about to go... Oh, of course! 50B's gun says no. Alrighty. I guess STB, let's kill him real quick. And we gotta run away from the TVP now. Although, the TVP is so fast, it's game over for me, really. Yeah, I can't even really run away from these dudes without getting nuked. Oh, we managed to bait the IS-7 out, at least. Okay, okay, okay. Let's pull around this corner. Try not getting nuked by the 140 here. 140 gets me one free shell into him, maybe. Not quite. TVP's gonna kill me with a high roll. Oh, wait, wait, wait. We got the TVP. Okay, okay, okay. What a bad game. I don't know what our heavies were doing, but they just kind of YOLO'd left, right, and center and died. So that's to be expected from heavy tank players nowadays. All right, one track shell into you. One, and one last farm shot, maybe. No. Pepega teams. Enemy teams were just like kind of YOLOing there. They did a good job working together. My heavies, though, I really don't know what my heavies were doing. Our mouse, I just see our mouse YOLO across the mid, and he had like full hit points, and he went to 0 in like 2 seconds. Like, bruh, you're a mouse. Mouse 140 skill issue. More like AMX 50B gun handling now. He's garbage. I got stopped today by the blazer. Oh, what, honey? How's that even make sense? There you go. All right, we are not going mid. They do have a Type 71 and 2 and 5B. I don't know. Right now I'm really missing the old school AMX 50B with its better accuracy and actual usable DPM. Because I feel like just with all these games, especially with this how kind of Pepega the teams have been for the last several games, you rarely ever get to use all 4 shells, and you rarely ever even pen all 4 shells because this tank has such poor accuracy. All right, well, maybe this object will give me a shot. At least one shell into Mr. Object here. We know that they probably have a grill in the back. Object might pull forward again. Second shell into him. Let's see if we can avoid taking a shot from him. Let's aim for a track shot, maybe. Boom. I'm sure he has a repair kit here. Maybe a third shot. Okay. Finally hitting all 4 shells in this tank. Quite the accomplishment there. 1,500 damage. Maybe this game has more potential because we started off with a full magazine. It does make me happy when that happens. Okay. 215B might be a great victim soon. If he's not paying attention, we might just be able to permatrack this dude. So let's wait for a couple of seconds here. All right, all right, all right. One shell into the drive wheel. Boom. Even if he uses a repair kit now, we should still have time to track him again. Even if he uses another repair kit, we should still have time to track him one more time. Nice. He is now trapped here. One more track. Boom. 3,000 damage to 2 magazines. I will take that. And so, like, in this kind of situation, yeah, the 4-shell 50B is great, but it has to be in this specific situation where tanks are pulling out that aren't looking at you, giving you 3 or 4 shots onto them. And then you just have a building or something you can pull back behind. And you don't have to worry about armor profiles because everyone's on flat ground engagements. Alrighty. Let's see. I think this dude's going to be a bit scared to poke me again. Let's see if I can spawn anyone else up here. Ooh, there's a Type 68. Okay, let's pull back just a second. Type 71 should be a little bit preoccupied in that corner over there. 4202 might be giving me a shot here soon in just a moment. Bop. Nice. Shell into the 4202. That's what we were looking for. As for the enemy's 50B, nice. Oh my gosh, the gun is working all of a sudden out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Wait, I have a 4th shell. I'm so used to the old 50B. I still shoot 3 and go for the reload sometimes. Obviously, I'm a very intelligent player. 23 is probably about to just bomb this poor 2 and 5B's dreams, so I will just let him take care of that. I'm gonna go gorilla hunting because that dude's AFK and about to die, and let's see if we can maybe get one more magazine to the grill and get this damage up there just a little bit before this game is over. So grill's about to bomb the poor 57. Unfortunately, I won't even be able to do more than a roughly 3 shells of average damage before this grill goes down. Now the grill's being way too aggressive here. Pepega Biggie, don't be so aggressive. Nice little Maxwell to start things off with. Nice little track shot. Nice little track shot, take 2. Ah, yes. Finally a decent. We get 5k in the 50B. I feel so accomplished right now. From Mega... Oh, what was that shot? Oh my gosh. Type 71's RNG just went out the window. That was so poor for him. I think I ricocheted off the roof of his turret. And I shot before he was even in my reticle. And it like landed right on his hatch. That is just downright... super unlucky. Poor Type 71. Bless him. Yay. Could every game in my 50B be like this? Where I'm just sitting and like these players are just giving me free farm? If it would be like this, it'd be a lot better. Alright, first class. I'll take that. There we go. Yay! We're back to 3.8k average in the 50B. Considering how bad I had for those like 4 games, this is much better. Bruh, RNG game, right? Dude, my RNG, that game was on fire. It's like, at the 50B is like, okay, every shot's gonna hit there. RNG get no skill. Game's telling you to keep playing. Yeah, apparently. That last shot. I know, that last shot was crazy. I mean, it was decently pre-aimed, but that was definitely pure, like, bread moment. RNG equipment link, imagine. Alright, this map again. I really don't like this map for tanks like the 50B. Let's see. Chieftain 57, type 68. A lot of meds. I think, as far as heavies go, they don't have the best heavy tanks, really, for holding, but it would just be me and a Super Conqueror pickups if I wanted to take Park. Conqueror is coming. I think I'll go for Park. Just because, once again, I think the 50B is more suited to you take it a little bit passively into a position where you can just hold and reload every single shot in your magazine and you're doing much better. So, my whole team is headed Park anyways. Let's get ready to see if anyone headed this way. So far, no one spotted up. So I'm going to be a little aggro here because I know they're going to be taking tanks onto the bridges very soon. So if I can pull out behind these dudes ASAP, we might catch someone like maybe this Chieftain Mark 6, for instance, off guard, get a full magazine into them, maybe a grill as well. And a very aggressive play by me inbound, but hopefully it will pay off with some decent off the bat damage. Let's see. So the Chieftain's not pulling up top. Wait, where's the enemy team at? Oh, wait, the Chieftain already made it up top unspotted? What? There's no way he's that fast. There's only one Chieftain. I gotta pull back before I get crossed right out here. Dang it, man. I wasn't even fast enough to catch these dudes off guard. They just knew to run away right away. Well, this is a bad idea. We should not poke here. We should go and hold our defender spawn. No, team. No. Why are we just abandoning Park? I was going for the early. Come on, guys. We gotta defend. We gotta defend the Park. No, the team is throwing. The team is throwing. The team is throwing. In terms of positioning here, it is so bad for me and my allies because now we're going to have like 0 map control. Let's put a quick shot to this type here. The 62A is going to be really annoying to deal with right now. Another shot to this type here. Let's put another shot to the 62A just to keep him at bay. And the TI2 is just YOLOing for me. Where are my allies? And of course, they're being absolutely useless. Go figure. Guys. Hello, 4202, Super Conqueror. Y'all are like right here. Can y'all just be useful for once in your Pepega lifetime? Oh my gosh. And of course, our Sheridan's YOLOing into Narnia. Our Conqueror. Oh, our Conqueror finally turns around. Our 4202 is still like mega tunnel visioned. I don't know why these dudes didn't just hold Park. It's the same thing. They always run out of the safe positioning just so they can get YOLO'd in a crossfire. Ay, ay, ay. I was expecting at least one of these dudes to come back, but they were just way too distracted over here. My goodness. That's what I get for trying to go back and hold Park. I'm like, no, if we lose Park, this game's going to be pretty rat. Welcome to the update team experience. This would have been such an easy dub if my teammate just turned back and held Park. Why do they always see it fit to YOLO into the open and throw away all map control? Like, I went there right off the bat to see if I could find a grill or a chieftain that I could clip out. But I was never going to push there. Immediately, I was just turning back towards the Park. And then, like, my whole team just YOLOs past me. I knew that game was lost the moment I saw all of my team just YOLO into the enemy spawn there. Because you can't hold there. You definitely can't hold there. I probably still did better than half the team. Yeah. Goodness, guys. You just had to hold the Park. I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't push past. Why they didn't go back to the Park there. RNG cooldown for 20 seconds. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm just gonna go heavy side. I can't even be bothered anymore. I'm gonna be done in like 10 minutes with the 50B anyways. This is why I don't want to play for more than 2 hours right now. Especially streaming in one tank. The teams are so rats at the moment, and I cannot handle more than an hour of Blitz before my brain starts going downhill. Alright, so I have an IS-4 here. Okay, I should be paying attention to what's in front of me and not what my allies are doing. I think we can take this engagement. We will have to watch out for the 4005 and the 183. Let me think about this. All right, let's see if we can spot anyone up. Super Bunker gets spotted up. We do hit 370 shot into him, which is good. We might hit a second shell, 402. Nice, Super Conqueror giving me some decent early damage farm here. Let's pull back. Okay, that's just the 183, but he shouldn't have any really good shots on me here. Okay. 4005 also, but they're playing semi-passive. I'm not super worried about these dudes just yet. Well, let's wait and see what happens. I'm gonna reload the magazine. And honestly, what I'm a little worried about right now is the 57 and the Super Conqueror just doing a combined YOLO. Because, as you can see, these dudes are... I can ram the Super Conqueror temporarily here. As you can see, the IS-4 has provided me with 0 support. So that was something I was a little worried about here. At least the Super Conqueror isn't shooting HE. So I gotta pull back in case that 57 decides to YOLO for me, which is my main concern. Oh, 4005 is just being a Chad now. Okay, I believe in the 4005. We're good. Really, Conqueror? Yeah, nice YOLO, buddy. Nice YOLO into a ditch there. A little over-aggressive of you. Alright, IS-4 did come in the end. I guess I didn't need to run away. I could have just face-hugged him on that corner. Let's see, the 57 might be reloading soon. Let's go, boys. He's going to get distracted by the 200 as well. Very nice. Well, I was right. The 57 was going to YOLO me there, but thankfully, the 4005 and IS-4 came in kind of clutch. So, one shell to this dude. We'll pick up a quick kill shot him. Just reload the magazine. It's already 5-0. Oh my gosh. Now it's just a sweep game. What happened to their team? Goodness. I guess my allies had like 4 tanks on the flank there, so that's why they did so well. Thanks to the 4005 coming in and saving me there. That would have been a bit unpleasant that the 4005 wasn't there for support. And yeah, definitely, yeah, it's not the time to farm damage apparently. 2 minutes and 20 seconds, 7-0 game. Very close indeed. Alright. Alrighty, 2,200 damage dealt. Very nice meme. 50B, guys. It is good. My first, like, maybe 20 games in this tank were good. And then after that, my brain just started degenerating. So, yes. Fatness carried. Not even. It's not a carry if it's a 7-0 sweep and one tank was just able to farm because it has way better DPM or gun handling than the other. I'm sure they played well, but... I wouldn't call that a carry, Fishy. Save your teammates. Not a bad idea. I mean, I'm not saying I'm even playing well right now, because I'd say for the last 10 games, I haven't been playing well. But at the moment, I really can't care anymore. I had my good streak in the AMX 50B, which showed you how I can perform in the tank when I'm actually, like, fully concentrated and trying to play the tank well. And then for the next, like, 10 minutes or so, I'm just going to do whatever in the tank. I can't even be bothered. All right, let's see if we can spot anyone crossing. Well, here's a Wild E100. Okay, that shot misses. I don't think the 183 crossed, because we probably would have spotted him, I think, if we had. So let's pull back for just a second. We see what the Progetto is. E5 actually has way better gun handling nowadays, so I won't want to watch out for that. He does manage to pen me and, well, damage by gunner or something. We do put one more shell into him. E100 getting a little aggressive as well. 2 shots. There we go. I have allied support, so I'm not super worried about these dudes overextending. I mean, if this E5 keeps overpeaking here, he's just going to get bombed. And yeah, he loses 1,500 HP. Not a very bright play, Mr. E5. You should have watched out for the... Oh, you're on 100 hit points already. I had a feeling he was just going to overextend there. Okay, cool. So, E5 is... Well, he got nuked to an oblivion right off the bat. And he's no longer going to be in this game for very long. We still have an E100 we can potentially deal with here. Let's put a quick shell into him and pull back. Very nice. We won't overextend to the E100 just yet because you can see he's just kind of pre-aiming at me. Even though he's kind of getting nuked for it at the same time. Let's pull back from him again. He tries to snapshot me. Doesn't quite work out though, as you know how E100 gun handling is a little worse than it used to be. Another shell. Let's get ready to pick up a kill shot. Nice. Oh, we block a full headshot from the 183. Very nice meme. The 183 hates his life. Although, why would you snipe there in a 183? He's going to get nuked before you can even pull into cover. That's a very backup position to take your 183. Reloading. Oh, I could be shooting tanks right now. Let's see. Who should I get ready to shoot now? Okay. Leo I can't quite make a play on. Issue is the 183 could always pull forward and put me in a crossfire, which is what I'm a little worried about at the moment. Let's go see if this Progetto's back here at all. Oh, there's the Progetto. One quick shell to the Progetto. It acts like he can get another shell towards me. He's dead. We are 183 safe for now. Is it worth reloading my magazine at this point? I wonder. Oh, here's Mr. Leopard. He's making kind of a break for it here. RNG says no to that one, but that was a very small shot. I would have been shocked if that one had hit. All right, I see this Leopard pulls forward at all. Give me a shot on his rear. I'll take that one. Very nice indeed. 183 goes down. Cool beans. I guess this game's a decent dub. That's where the 113 is, but yeah, it was another sweep game though. Their team really wasn't that good. 35 really messed up when he overextended trying to shoot me there. Alrighty, Bash Shot the Honest is getting nuked as well. Yay! The wonderful WoT Blitz experience. Okay. Should I even waste time killing this dude? I guess I should, technically. Okay. Maybe we can get some shots into this 113 here. I know he's haul down. Oh man, he has a lot of armor on that front of his. Maybe. Lower plate just a little bit. Oh, nope. Armor not good enough. Okay. Leo is... What happened to the Leo's hit points? Oh man. He's just gonna get clipped out by the 4005. I'll just reload my magazine and YOLO in once the other heavy tanks start taking fire. Cool. Alright, this is a good opportunity. We'll use these rocks as cover and then we should be good to go soon. Wow. Very good 113. You're doing such excellent work here. Although you're about to get brained on by a 4005, so I'm not sure if you're gonna be feeling too well soon. Alright, one shell to this dude. Bash Shot the On's like kill. 2 shots. He does pick up a kill there. Wow, 3K. Oh man, these teams are just so bizarre right now. It's not easy to comment and keep up high level after 3-5 battles, 2.5 hours running on. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But all the same, I could be playing a lot better right now. That is very, very true. Guys, what should I eat? Booga. Almost 300 likes though. Thank you guys. Team 50B for God mode. Too bad fatness. A solo farmer. I just don't want to platoon right now. Actually, I don't really want to play right now, but I have streams to do on these tanks. You'd already go with this red side just might have no hit points. Essentially, yes. Alright, let's see. Conqueror, 4005, IS4. I think I can make the aggressive play. I'm gonna push down low and try to put myself in a position to shoot their heavies over at C. So hopefully this works out in my benefit. I don't like going hill as much anymore. 2K spotting, LOL. Yeah, apparently the spotting is where it's at right now in the 50B. I should be faster. Now, my main concern is if the 4005 tries to cross below, then I'm getting nuked for all my HP. This is a 50-50 gamble if this works. The spawn usually isn't so good for this play, but who knows? Maybe we can make it work. Aha, we find a wild IS4 in the open. Put one shell towards him. The shot goes to Narnia. We'll take one for the Conqueror here. Another shot goes to Narnia. I mean, dude, the AMX 50B's gun handling is just so garbage now compared to what it used to be. Goodness, like a perfectly gray APCR shot does not pen that IS4, and then the shot on the flat side of the 50B practically misses his tank guy by going under it there. Oh my goodness, no you don't. Of course he does. Of course he does. At this point, I just give up. Well, I said this was an aggressive play. I kind of was hoping her IS7 was not going to be so far back though. IS7, I kind of need you to do something here, but IS7, keep the 183 down and we're fine. The 183, man. He can't make that poke again. That's the good news. So I just have to stay safe from the super bonkerer, I think. Or the 183 might try and make that poke again. Oh no, the IS4 is just gonna YOLO in now, isn't he? Alright, one track shot into him. Well, that definitely did not go as planned. Alrighty, that's enough. That's enough 50B today. What's our 140 doing back here? What? Oh man, RV4 got duked there. I didn't want our IS7 to come with. I was hoping our IS7 would spot mid. But no. We don't even have any crossfire here. Ay. Like I said, it was a gamble play. I was hoping the 183 was just going to be sniping in the back. But clearly, he was not. I think just to relieve myself. Because I got my 2 hours of gameplay in the 50B in. Oh man, this is kind of disappointing. What a disappointing late session. I'm just going to play the bad chat for a game. I'm not going to end it on that game. So that's Among Us. Oops. Bro, that 183 though. Pulling all the way up there. By the way, that position that I just took was way better before Wargaming rebalanced the map. It used to be much taller, like lower down. It used to be much lower down. So, yikers. Like I said, it was a gamble play if it would work or not. but it obviously didn't work out there because the 183 was able to be super aggro up top, and then of course all of the shots of the 50B were just not hitting there. I don't think I'm gonna take my 50B there anymore. Oh yes, Batchat with its poggers gun handling though. One shot, two shot, maybe we can hit a third shot. Oh yes, very nice. Good old Batchat the on gun gameplay. There we go. Guys, it's ridiculous to have your P on. Very nice, hated. I can though. There, where is it? Hey, don't do donations like that, or so I'm gonna have to mute you. Oh no, it didn't even fully read it out. Ha, get wrecked, buddy. Okay. Let's see. Put a quick shot into this man's here. There's the 50B. All right, quick shot at him. What was I gonna do? Yes, that was what I was gonna do. How does this work again? That's how it works. Okay. Poggers. Cool. All right, so one shot into this dude. We'll track the 50B again. 50B suffering from the I have a very fat turret issues. Oh, Batchat is just so spicy. I can just like go AFK and I like the Batchat. Back to stick me on my E100 bars on dead rail. Back when I was playing better, apparently. I could actually do that. Okay. Well, this is a waste of my consumable, but one shot. Two shot. Nice. Able to hit a second shot there thanks to the new consumable and the Batchat the on. Quick kill shot. Oh, yeah, man. I mean, as good as the 50B is, let's be honest, the Batchat is definitely where it's at in terms of autoloaders, if you want the French autoloaders. The mobility, the clipping potential, it actually has, like, usable DPM. One track shot into this dude. Two track shots into this dude. Three track shots into this dude. There we go. Poggers. Get wrecked. Okay. 3.6, and I didn't even have to do anything this game. Alrighty. Alright, take two, the 50B. We actually won the 50B game. Well, it worked out, even though I didn't get to do much that game. Are you gonna stream the E6? Yeah, eventually. Not right now, but eventually we will. One second, just looking through something. Ah, yes, that's what I want. Perfecto. Alrighty. Well, let's try and end it in a fire game in the 50B before it's all over, because our poor 50B dropped to 3.6k. Mind you, 3.6k and like almost 70% win rate isn't really bad, but it's only like that because I played really well off the bat and then didn't afterwards. Repeat after me, fat is never trust your team, never trust your team. Yeah, you were right. You were right. I shouldn't be making gamble plays in the 50B right now. I should just be selfish and sit back and farm damage. This is the logical way of doing things, instead of going for like bizarre aggro plays and thinking, hey, this is gonna work out. All right, so E100's headed up this way. E75, there's the V4. I'm waiting for this E75 to make a play here. Surely he's gonna pull forward, right? He's not gonna spend all game sitting back there. E75 finally pulling forward just a little bit. Is it enough? Come on, a little bit more, buddy. Boom, one shot to this E75 here. Maybe a second shot. Nice. Maybe we can hit even a third shot onto him. No, the gun says nope. Now, I'm not sure if they have an E100 back here, but we should be careful in case they do. Let's look what I have for support. I have a Type 68 here, which could be much worse. My whole team is holding mid quite well. There's the Kampf Panzer. I'm glad I pulled back when I did. What tank stream next? Probably 4005 TVP. Both of those tanks got really significant changes, and I think they're both worthy of their own tank streams. Okay, let's see. Maybe this Kampf Panzer will pull forward and give me a shot. If not, although this game is practically already done for the enemy team. What's this E100 doing? He's waiting for me. Okay. He's from the Week clan, like Days of the Week. Interesting username. Alrighty. I don't know if I really want to overextend here because it's going to be like single shot trades, which, well, that's definitely not what I was trying to do. Misfired. Nice meme. Put a quick shot to this dude. Let's pull back before the Kampf can nuke me. Let's put another shell into his tracks here. Very nice. Maybe a third shell in. Ah! Almost. Okay. So, we're doing okay here, I suppose, in the hit point department. Looks like the enemy team are all yellowing down low, so if I want damage, I probably should get ready to start yellowing these dudes. Looks like the 100's getting aggro, which is perfect because my type's going for a flank. So I'll wait for a type to pull the flank maneuver off. Get spotted up behind the C100, and then I'll just pull forward and clip the 100. Perfecto. All right, one shell to the C100 here. Get 2 shots on the Mystery 100 here. Might even get a 3rd shell into Mystery 100 here. Nope, that one goes to Narnia. We might be able to hit a shell into this Kampf Panzer before it's over. Boom. Ooh, nice shot, Kampf. This game was over very fast. I don't know if I want to end it like this on the 50B. Their team got annihilated in the mid, and we just kind of sat in mid in their spawn. I guess I could have been more aggressive, but at this point, I'm very nervous about being aggressive on anyone, considering how my last few attempts of aggressive gameplay have gone. Okay. You know what? Let's maybe steal this kill, or at least get the damage from it. And then pull forward, and we'll steal more damage on this dude. Alrighty. Yes, in the end, this was a positive elixir trade for me. Well, we got almost 4K out that game. I will take that. Hello, fatty. Am I late? A little bit. We're gonna get ready to wrap things up pretty soon. Just because I'm not gonna really force myself to play them more than 2 hours right now. One, it's a very post-update-esque environment for WoT Blitz, and two, I have to make sure I have energy for my streams in the next upcoming days. Man, is T77 worth it? I mean, if you have the gold, go for it. It's a fun tank. I like it. No, that is your final game RNG. I know. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I think I am going to... Let's see. They have a concept. LS 113. I might just try taking corner. Now, do we have heavy, so I'll go this way. We do have a 260 and an IS-7 at E100. I don't usually take corner. Oh, they have a TVP, though. But I don't want to get stuck in mid again, because getting stuck in mid low-key kind of sucks. So hopefully the IS-7, looks like the 260 is coming with for support. Hopefully my allies will provide me just enough support for me to hold corner here. That's kind of the goal for this game. Let's see if we can make it work. All right, TVP spotted up. He bounces a single shell on me. Very nice. And let's see. I'm sure the 268's thinking of shooting at me soon. I'm going to pull through, get down low. Let's wait to see if the 4005 is around the corner. There's a Sheridan there. 50B gun handling says, no you. That one hits, though, at least. Nice. And I think... Oh, no, the 100's there. Okay, one shell to the 100. Good stuff. Aim for that hatch of his. Maybe. Nice. Good angling by him, I suppose, there. And we'll just pull back. Could be worse. We hit 2 shots. And I'm glad I didn't go to the outside, because it looks like the enemy team are being quite aggressive on the outside lane in a bit of an unusual fashion. There's a 4005 here. He's probably going to try shooting a few more times. So let's wait for him, maybe. Looks like he might have just started clipping out his magazine here. TVP, or Sheridan's been quite aggressive down low. But the TVP doesn't have maybe a ton of support here. Sheridan's pulling back a little bit. I'm a bit worried about the 4005. That's going to be a problem I'll have to get ready to deal with. Oh my goodness. My RNG is like, no. Put a quick shot to the 4005 here. He's going to pull forward one more time. Nice. Good stuff. And I think... Oh wait, he still has one more shot left. Nice. We get the kill there. Good stuff. All right. Yep, I'm so happy I didn't go to the outside lane. I just had a feeling, looking at the lineup, they were just going to full send it outside with a bunch of tanks. And if I was there, I probably would have been nuked first. So, inside worked. As far as damage farm is concerned, this one's a pretty low game. But who knows? Maybe we can get a bunch of farm on this concept. We'll start with the max roll HE, maybe. 507. 545. And we get 501. And no, I could have had a 2,000 damage clip on that concept. Didn't really farm anything. Hey, Bobby, how's it going? Gotta climb out your team. Hey, 3,200. Oh man, what a sweep game. Their team did not hold up there. At least we're getting dubs. We're back to 70% in the 50B. Let's go. The 45 is gonna be toxic. Yes, indeed. Can I at least get a Bobby cam at the end? Of course. Got RGN Clan on your team. Do I? Did I? Last game, did I have RGN on my team? Huh? I didn't even notice. Oh my gosh, goes to show how focused I am on my gameplay right now. I don't even notice my own clanmates are on my team. Very good. Alrighty. Let's see. I am going to push in over here. This is kind of aggressive of me, but I think if I can pull it off, it'd be cool. Let's see. There's a Hori. No, he probably has a 268 PAL getting ready to support him soon. He might be semi-isolated. Now, there's a Type 71. We don't like Type 71s. We'll put a quick shell into him. 2 quick shells into him. Very nice. We might be able to hit another shell on his turret. Very nice as well. And now this dude is just like straight up. Oh, man. All 4 shells. Almost 1,500 damage of APCR right into the front of his tank. That felt good. That's where that 4th shot is kind of handy there. All right. So Type 71 having a super bad day, to put it the least. This might be the game that's good. It kind of depends on whether or not I get myself nuked trying to take out their tank destroyers. That's what will determine how this game ends. Okay. Another 4005 can probably spot me up here. Here's the Hori. Boom. 1 quick shell to the Hori there. Very nice. 4005 is probably getting ready to pull out, I would think. Let's see if I can spot up, if I can start farming out mid from here. We might have shots on this 268. 1 shot misses. I think he's turning for me, so I better pull back. I can't even see him because, you know, 268 camo rating is pog. All right. Yeah, 4005's not in position to shoot me, so we'll back up into safety here. Very good. This Frida dude is all that's left on this side, and I think our blind shot on the 268 did go through, which is nice. All right. Time to get ready to start kind of cutting players off from the back behind. All right, let's start with this 4005 along with his IS-7. Hori completely ran out, so the 4005 is, yeah, he's getting nuked. Oh, my controls are freezing up. It just stopped driving randomly there. Alrighty. 1 quick shell into you, good sir. It might take a 2nd shot because interclip, but he's dead. We'll reload. Not going to be a good farm game. It's already over. We have high DPM tanks on the flank here. Dang, I thought this game had an opportunity to be the Poggers game I wanted, but everyone's dead already. My team did a really good job holding spawn, so good job to these guys. Enemy team did not do such a good job holding their spawn. Okay. Oh, man. Welcome to WoT Blitz teams. Let's put an HE into this dude. Okay, 2nd HE into this dude. I don't know. Maybe we can... damage. Another HE into this dude. Very pog champ indeed. Oi, 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 ISO, don't push him out. Yes, my damage. We got AFK damage. At least we got at least we got like 2,000 at the end there. Not bad. All right, 4.6k. Not bad. I'm trying to see who was on my team last game. You said I had someone from RGN on my team? Wait. Oh, Gentleman. I didn't even see Jen. Oh, hey, Jen. There we go. There you go. At least we're back at 3,600 average in this tank. I just wanted to end it on one, like, solid game. Although we have already surpassed the 2 hours of gameplay that I was going to allot myself here. Alright, A4K. Yeah, I mean, to think though, like for the first 20 games, I usually was pulling around 4.3k average in this tank, but then it just went downhill for a period of time. Apparently my brain just started going full dysfunctional mode for a little while there. I think I'm playing a little bit better in it now, but I just had like a very Pepega streak of games there. I was mostly just being a little bit too aggressive, like that was the big problem. Alright, 60 TPs in the open maybe. I don't want to get 183'd, so let's pull back. Okay, there's the 183. There's the IS-7 spotting up nicely for us here. If the 60 TP gets a little bit over aggressive, we can put 1 APCR into him. 2nd APCR towards him, but you know, 60 TP lower plates are bruh moments. Alright. We pinned at least 3 shots for 1,000. Our TVP is not holding up the flank though. I mean, I can't blame him. The enemy team have a TVP and a Progetto on the flank. But as you can see, our type is just getting annihilated by the enemy's TVP there. Ooh, I look forward to playing the TVP tomorrow. That's going to be such a fun tank to play. Alright, I think I'm going to get to a position to try and support my poor allies in spawn. Now, I have to be careful because the TVP will easily brain on me here. Come on, TVP. If the TVP and Progetto... If the TVP comes with me, we're good. If not, we got some severe issues here. Come on, TVP. Let's go together. Now, I don't think the TVP is the one that spotted me. I think it was the Progetto. Is this dude going to come with? This dude is still playing mega passive here. Come on, TVP. Just commit already. Come on, TVP. Come help me. You can't hold there. We are losing the other side of this map. This TVP is very, very small. Oh, no. Oh, no. They have a yo over here as well with the double shot. Oh, it's already game over for me at this point. Yep. We ruined their TVP's life. Our TVP is the most useless player possible. Just sitting back here doing nothing instead of helping me take map control. My heavies got brained on heavy side. We had a Progetto. No way. Our Progetto and TVP threw so hard. Why did they not just deal with the flank there? I would have happily helped them. No. If that Yo wasn't there, I might have been okay, but the Yo was the problem. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. These teams are a bit yikers. Is it just me, or after the update, have you seen like a absolute plethora of camo-less players? Interesting play. Like, Fishy, I thought the TVP was going to support me, and I thought it was just going to be a Progetto TVP on that side. It would have been fine if their Yo wasn't there. But I mean, oh my gosh. VK72 0, Badger 0, Type 71 0, Progetto 1 shot, and then our TVP does 2 shots. Like, our whole team combined did like 6,000 damage, and I still did about half of it almost. Oh man. Interesting play. I mean, Fishy, there was nothing for us to do there. Our type and dudes were getting crossfired out by the TVP and the Progetto, so we needed to push somewhere. I thought the play there was definitely to kill the meds, maybe kill the TVP and the Progetto. I was expecting to lose a lot of hit points that, but I thought our allied TVP, who looked like he was paying attention to that flank, would actually come along with me, you know, provide some support, and we could double push their TVP and just clip him out right there. But my man's was a little lost. Same thing here at APAC. Yeah. Unlucky. There really wasn't much for the 50B to do there. I think no matter what tank you're in, unless you're in just like an absolute Chad medium tank killer, there really wasn't much to be done there. I was really surprised the Yo was there. I honestly thought the Yo would be sniping like closer to the heavies, not all the way on our side there. Why are you still playing? I don't know. This is a bad idea. I just wanted to have one chill, one nice chill game before we ended off the night. And I'm not even like super mad about that last game. Like, I know that team is pretty abysmal as teams go, with you having like all 4 of your heavy tanks doing 0 damage, but I'll take it. Oh my goodness. All right, let's spot up the crossing to start this game off with. So far, no one spot. Oh man, I misfired. I hate how often I do that sometimes. It is very big nub play. All right, we have an AMX M4 over here. Let's put 1 shell into his hatch. Apparently, he has a lot of armor on the side of that hatch. All right, let's see. 57 might be overextended here just a little bit. And our Object 260 is busy face-hugging him, which I suppose he's getting the ricochets, but he's also blocking all of my opportunities to shoot him. So I'm going to reload my magazine here. And I think I know what's going to happen is they're probably going to have the M4 turn back to help the 57. When that happens, I will pull forward and start clipping the 57 from behind. Their 704 could still potentially be in the back, providing a crossfire. But if I can pull forward just enough here to start clipping some of these dudes out, maybe the M4 or something. There's the M4. We might be able to big brain on these fools. No, they are actually making the smart play here. I don't know if I want to overextend now. Oh my goodness, the 57 is taken out already. All right, well, I guess with the Leopard here, we can just full send it. It's a bit aggressive. I'm a little worried about those TDs, but if we're fast about this, we might be able to sneak through here without getting HE'd up the rear. Take 300 damage there. 600. That's the bat shot, I think. Get another shell to this dude. I don't think we can HE the M4. Back of the turret, maybe. Nice HE. We can probably hit another one. Oh, he's dead. Good stuff. Our 260 did a good job there. Only 1,200 damage dealt. Alrighty, I'll take that. Let's see. The M4 just evaporated. Poor dude. So we know was that the TVP? That was probably the TVP, not the bat shot shooting me. They don't even have a bat shot. How does that make sense? Alright, so TVP or maybe Progetto was the one shooting me. We know they have TDs in the back still somewhere. Aha, here they are. Can't quite spot them from here, but our Leo definitely will. And I'm sure they'll just pounce on our Leopard. I'm going to pull back and try and support our Leo before he just gets brained on by the TDs here. So let's see. 1 TD down. Second TD's on his way down here as well. Let's maybe aim for a track shot here. Ugh, the accuracy is not good enough to let me hit that drive wheel. Progetto is still sniping me. Oh, my controls are freezing up for a second there. It's not very pog. Alright. Leo should have this Waffenträger. Nice stuff. And as it's game over, I guess I'll just YOLO into the 704 here. Yay. Classy gameplay. Nice. Progetto is still shooting at me. Oh no, Leo, you done messed up, buddy. I guess he hit his last shot. No, no farm. Whack. 45 is so fun, bro. Yeah, I think out of the autoloaders, the 45 and the TVP are probably the ones that receive the most bonkers, like, buffs. All right. Well, you got about 3k out. Definitely not farming as much right now, but early in the stream, we did really well until my brain just, like, stopped functioning for a while. How did the AMX 50B perform? How did the AMX 50B perform so far? Well, at the moment, mostly down to my own gameplay. Okay, is at best. At the start of the stream, when it's in the right kind of situation, and I was putting it in the right situation for like the first hour and a half really well, it's actually quite nice. It just depends. I still think the old 50B is the superior is the superior tank in the end, though, simply because it had that DPM and accuracy over what it has now. Let's see. I think I have a TVP for support, so even if they send some tanks to the corner, I should have decent support here. I saw a tree fall down. Of course, the Foch is just casually over here. He has about 7 seconds on his reload, so let's put another shell into him. Nice one into his tracks there. He's also literally way too overexposed here. Let's get ready to put another shell into this Foch. He is probably going to go down here pretty quickly here. Oh, the accuracy on the 50B's gun now. How are those shots missing? Alrighty. Well, the Foch gets nuked because he was way too aggressive down there. Hopefully the TVP can finish him off. Nice work, Mr. TVP. Yes, you got him. Good job, my dude. Oh, never mind. 57 and Yo are a bit preoccupied. I'm going to wait for the Yo maybe to overextend up top to shoot our TVP. When he does, I'll take advantage of that to start shooting him down. So, 57's getting some good shots in here. I don't want to be super aggressive. There's just not much I can do at the moment. Because, I mean, our E100 I7 are both just wandering in the back of spawn. Enemy Z100 definitely being quite aggressive here. Let me try pull forward, pull back. Oh, he hits those. Good shot by the E100 there. And now I'm getting shot from our own spawn, which is really bad news. Okay. So, just to avoid getting further nuked here. Oh no, the 57's gonna yeet me. And I'm tracked at the open. No! Of course the 57 pulls up right there. The issue's the crossfire above. I had to get out of there. No. Alright, that's enough. That's enough 50B for today. I kind of wish our meds were keeping the 50M down, but they're doing an okay job in the corner, I suppose. I definitely shouldn't have taken some of those shots. Ay, ay, ay. Alrighty. Well, 50B. We're going to call quits there. I said I was only going to stream for 2 hours, and I'm going to keep up to not surpassing 2.5 hours, because that'd be way too much. But overall, pretty decent. If you put it in the right situation, and if you watch the first hour of this stream, that's when I was actually playing it really well. And you can farm a lot of damage. I think it's okay. For the most part, not a huge fan of the changes. I think as far as damage farming is concerned, winning battles is concerned, and just overall effectiveness, the AMX 50B before the changes was way better for that. The new one still has potential, and it can still do well, as we have seen for quite a few games, but it's a lot more situational than it used to be. So do keep that in mind. Tomorrow, I will cover the FV 4005 and the TVP, probably both in the same day. I don't know if I can handle this many streams in one go, but I gotta try and get these out here as quickly as possible. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even stream today, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you to everyone who liked the stream and everyone who dropped by. Do appreciate it as always, and I guess I will catch you all next time. Deuces.